Hello, hello, all you lovely peoples. How are you guys doing? Oh my God! There we go.
Uh-oh.
I realized I hadn't turned the sound off yet on my other device. But yes, welcome back, Tuesday. Hi Joe, hi JD, everybody. Hope you guys are doing good. Hi Wesley.
Oh man.
It's been a thing. It's been a whole thing, man.
A whole thing.
A literal entire thing.
All right. Hey there, Wickheart. Or should I call you Ember Hearts? What do you prefer?
Damn, we've been live for less than a full minute and we got 18 people.
Aw. You guys make me feel kind of special, I guess. Alright.
No, wait, did we get a new executive producer? Wow.
Did we?
Did we? Oh, snap.
Holy shit, we got a new executive producer.
Oh, who?
Hey.
Rig Jeb just joined our server 4 minutes ago.
Rig Jeb, if you are watching right now, you should hop into chat.
Yeah, you're welcome to join our call.
Cutie, thank you for the subscribbles. Enjoy your nibbles.
You'll have. I think you'll have to manually give him the thing for the voice chat.
No.
No.
Executive producers can see this.
Rig Jeb just super chatted too.
No shit. He gave us another $100.
Jeb, get your
my God.
like right now.
So much, and I want you to know, right here, guys. Super chat is how we directly support the streamers because that money, most of that money goes towards them. The super chats. So you just threw money at our artist Miki,
which is never a bad thing.
Never a bad thing.
Me.
Holy hell.
English. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about that. Jeez. Thank you. A big ooh to you. I feel silly.
Oh wait, doesn't this mean there has to be a choo-choo?
And we got another $5 super chat from Joe
Ognanoff. Keep it up.
What is happening?
Oh my God.
You just made money by streaming.
That's
You're
weird.
a professional now.
That's weird.
You're a professional now.
That's so weird.
Oh, that's insane.
Oh. I honestly, since you're sending me that Mike Nuke and I got the boom arm in today and it hit me that my desk is gonna look like kind of official
like a professional setup, yeah.
It's gonna be official, and that was a weird feeling.
Thank you for the. Did we get another one?
Yeah, we got another super chat. Wesley Dennis, thank you.
With the Canadian currency, the
Monopoly.
Yeah, Monopoly money.
Oh, he said it. So Joe says that it sounds like Stroganoff, so it's Oganoff.
Okay.
Oganoff, okay.
Very cool.
And Jeb, we're still waiting on you to hop on this call, bud.
Yeah, you're welcome to join us. You are an executive producer. You have the right.
You do. You have the right. I'm very welcoming to all. But I literally Wesley, please. Oh my gosh, it's so thoughtful and sweet of you to even think of doing anything. So please don't say that you're sorry. I can't handle it.
You're gonna make her cry.
No, I don't cry.
And if she cries, I'm gonna cry. If I cry, Tony's gonna cry.
I'm gonna laugh.
It's a cry train.
Until you cry, you'll laugh until you cry.
Okay, yeah. As long as okay.
And I'll just sit here and show support because, frankly, that's just what I'm really just.
That's what he does.
That's what you do.
Yeah, that's just how Cody do.
That's what I do.
There's emojis with that. So you can hear the cry train. Jeez, Marak. So.
Marak, dude, come on.
No.
No, I don't want to.
So
I mean,
Joe. So to answer
quick
your...
what's going on screen here, guys. We are
yeah.
making group photo of all of our main recurring characters in our original IP check. Which, by the way, in case you have been living under a rock for the last couple of days, or YouTube hasn't notified you, one or the other, we are now holding open auditions. Public auditions. Video is on the channel. Actually,
I need to set up my room.
I should probably
for that.
grab it and post it in chat.
I know I said I was gonna keep this smaller, but for the line art, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. It's got to be a little bit bigger.
So someone said I look like John Travolta. From oh god, what was the name of the movie again?
Pulp Fiction.
Fiction.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Like, I'm gonna have to watch it again because I thought you looked like someone, but I was in the middle of doing something else.
Oh,
Well,
and we'll have a Darkon tonight. I think.
Darkon!
Get your ass in here, Darkon.
He's only got 10 minutes off.
I know you got writing to do, but
No, he's getting food. He's getting some grub, dude.
Oh, yeah,
He's getting some
He's
food.
gotta do it. Wish I could do that, but I'm still just. You know what I'd say about that, Wesley, is like getting started and everything. If you've got the gear and you've got the interest and the passion, like just like aim for it. Because the worst thing that anybody's ever gonna tell you is no, and that's not so bad. Oh my god, the roommate hygiene. What did that fucking kid say last week? What was that insult? I can't even remember, but it was so epic. Oh yeah, that's better. That's so much better.
You mean the one? No, I heard. I have an answer for this. Do you mean the one that was on Doger's end?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. All of you combined would not make a single fucking IQ point.
That was it.
So,
oh my god.
That is,
all right, back to
a
getting
solid
food.
insult.
so real quick, guys. Who wants to take a guess as to how many auditions we have gotten submitted so far?
I feel like I
Don't flex on stream, dude. Don't flex on stream. Don't.
No, don't do it. Don't do it, Tony. I know you want to. And I know
Wesley,
you're
that's
proud
an
of it.
I know,
honest
and
number.
yeah, we know you're proud. And frankly, honestly, it's not even my project, and I'm proud that.
Yeah.
But just like, hold off on that until people are.
Fine.
Is it 420?
We've
No.
cock teased you.
Is it
with
69?
auditions.
And
Nice.
it's not a flex, and it's amazing.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
not a flex. That is merely a like
It's truth, but you know,
it's sort of like
It might discourage
Oh,
others, so
yeah.
don't.
it may discourage others. Yes.
$5 donation. We'll just say $5 donation.
Adam Corona, nice.
Nice.
Oh,
So-
Tony! You know what we forgot to do on November 1st?
What?
The dentist thing.
What?
The dentist thing? The goal?
Oh shit. No, because we were gonna do the paying you in advance stuff, so we didn't have to do the goal.
We were? I thought.
Yeah.
Cause then.
Yeah.
This is business stuff. It doesn't need to be discussed on stream.
Oh.
Remember, we were for the storyboarding. We were gonna pay in advance on that once we got that ready for you.
Oh, I thought that. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, Nuke is right. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Boo!
Also,
Business on stream. Boo!
Boo. Boo. What's up, Spot?
Cerberus! Hey! Hello, friends. Can I change my answer from how many to how long
To
you
how
have
long,
to
yeah.
listen to? Oh, foof.
A long time, I'll say. I'm gonna venture a guess and say a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm not even gonna be listening to him, so.
It's funny for you.
It's great for me. That being said, I'm gonna. Yeah, I want to do. That being said, yeah.
So I've actually really been been thinking, like, I've been thinking a lot about like how like close we're getting to things like actually like starting to get into like the real
Like getting
production
there.
train. Yeah, like we're getting there. And I've really been thinking about like all of the upgrades and stuff that I've been doing. I've been thinking a lot about working on upgrading my art stuff because I've literally been drawing with like the same bamboo tablet for years. So I've been looking at the XP pen. If anybody's used it or has any opinions on it, I would definitely appreciate your feedback if you have recommendations or you know anything of that nature.
We'll get you on a call with Gen Creation soon because she can probably answer a lot of those questions.
Okay, awesome.
So, let's see. Wesley asks, so how long do you guys think Log Horizon 11 will take? And so, we actually have already told everyone when Log Horizon 11 will come out. Go watch our update videos.
Yeah.
We put them out
Wow.
monthly. We put them out monthly.
Yeah, scrubs.
Okay, hang on. Let me rephrase what Tony is saying. Make sure you check out our other social media and make sure that you stay up to date by following it. We do put stuff out weekly.
Actually, yeah, joining the Discord is probably one of the best things that you can do in keeping up to date with what's going on. Because we post like studio announcements whenever we're streaming, opportunities are going up, when we have new information. You get to chat with a lot of the executive producers, you get to chat with a lot of the cast members like myself and Tony, Cody, like we're all pretty interactive there. So if you haven't joined the Discord yet, it actually would be super awesome if you did.
And if you at me, I will always respond.
Me too.
I actually do try, but Discord does hate me a little bit, so it does not always post what it doesn't always ping me. But if you just like ping me a couple of times, then I usually get at least one of them. It's gotten better though. I've noticed. I feel like with the more that I use the app on my phone, it's just like on my phone. It just doesn't like to tell me people are trying to talk to me. But I want to talk to you. I do. Oh yes, cute Lily. We have the cute little Lily.
Okay, Leafy, please. Yes, you are cat. Thank you.
Leafy says, "Love me."
Who dat?
Is that who dat? Who dat? Oh, that's Darkon.
Dark.
Who else is left to get in here?
Blue's looking pretty. I don't know. Blue's looking pretty sus though. What do you think, Nuke?
Pretty sus.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Okay.
One,
Yeah.
not this again. Two, I have double audio because I have the stream running. 1 second. Fuck.
I did that too.
It's a meme, Darkon.
Yes, but it doesn't help that I have freaking that as my icon. Why do I have that again?
Because you're sus.
Okay, Leafy, please.
No, I know why. It was there to continuously annoy Anthony and Chibi until we find a way to get them the game and stream it.
Okay.
So
Well,
okay.
Oh, what's up, Royce?
DDA has a really great question that I feel like would be pretty. I feel like Dogger, you know. Oh wait, Dogger's not on here, is he?
Darkon.
No,
You mean
Dogger's
me?
on. Yeah.
He's our other resident Canadian.
All right. Okay. Let me see.
So where's the question?
DDA plays? Oh yeah, I'm seeing it.
Yeah. Okay, but
Check a
right.
variety story or drama style. I've never heard that term before. Could you be more specific if possible? Variety story.
Like, I understand what he's asked about, like, drama style.
Yeah,
think
I can understand. I understand one half of it, I think, but I don't know in relation to the first one. I've never heard that as a phrase before, at least not in this context.
I think they're trying to, and feel free to correct me on this, DDA plays. I think they're just trying to suss out the actual genre of
Several elements of
check.
comedy, adventure, serious. This is more central one stuff. Yeah, so like, is it like Berserk, where this is the one theme, you are here for the thing, this is the only thing? Or is there... yes and no? That's a good question. Can I ponder that for a while?
You may.
No. Okay.
It's kind of between... Well, real life doesn't have a theme. Things kind of just happen as they happen, and you have to deal with it because you don't live in a bubble. That aspect is definitely a part of Check,
Yeah,
where
there you go.
whether or not you want certain things to occur, whether or not it ends up being comedy or being serious, there is going to be things that will be interrupting other styles, but I don't really consider it like one or the other. It's just real life. Sometimes real life is funny. Sometimes real life sucks ass. So, and you have to deal with it all at once. So yeah, in the sense on, is it going to cover a lot of topics? Is it just going to be one theme of writing? No, it will cover several, but it's mostly about, they're all very pretty much living military. So how do you live military? And then how do you deal with the interruptions to said military life? That's a good way to put it.
A volatile slice of life, if you may.
I wouldn't go that far. Slice of life is a little too much in that direction. There is a central theme, plot, and direction that they want to go, but not everything that happens in their life will be directly related to it because they don't live in a bubble. Sometimes unrelated things will show up because life.
Sophia, thanks for that subscribbles.
Heck, Lily's the ultimate example of that. Sometimes Lily's gonna do a thing, and the thing doesn't pertain to anything else ever, because they're guns and shooting, and then they come home and Lily's like, I'm hungry. Or, this is the thing the child did while you were gone, deal with it. How do you do the mental switch between I just shot a person because reasons, and then come home and become a mom? So, yeah, there's not like 15 different things, but there's at least 2 or 3 angles that come up frequently. I'm over-explaining it at this point.
So, real quick, guys, we are over halfway there to 60K subs.
Oh,
It's a
yay!
real psychopathic trait.
Nice.
What? Who?
What?
That's a real psychopathic trait. What was that sentence in response to?
What? Where?
I missed when he posted that.
Where?
No idea.
Oh, I see.
That's a real thing.
Joe.
Rolls
Wait,
Royce.
what did I say that prompted
you,
this? Are you talking to me,
Are
or
you
are you talking
rigged?
about something I said? I missed when he posted that. One about watched everyone of the series bit.
Oh, okay.
No, they're talking in chat.
Draco made like 3 accounts or 5 accounts or whatever to like our videos multiple times.
Oh,
Here's dedication.
Oh.
that's
I mean, that's actually like, we're pretty nice of you, man. That's
Just
Let's go with the
don't let
extra
Papa
mile.
YouTube catch you.
Also, we have someone new in chat. Just BT dubs.
We do.
Yeah, it's Royce, dude.
Wait, Royce.
No.
Yep.
Someone else joined,
News here.
I think.
I need you guys
He just didn't say
to
anything.
keep up with that that part for me. I'm occupadoed on the screen. But hi,
So-
Can't
Rose.
draw and
Welcome.
moderate the stream at the same time. Oh,
So, for those of you who do not know,
oh
Royce
yeah,
is
killing it.
Royce is one of our bad dogs. He voices Mr. 4 and Chaka in our One Piece. And Royce, have you voiced in Water Horizon? I can't remember.
No major roles if I can recall at the top of my head.
Okay,
I'm just a background guy that almost nobody knows of. Hey!
He also voiced the old man in our Roller Skates Abridged episode.
Oh god, you're pulling out the time machine with that. Jeez.
Right?
Oh wow.
Wow.
Hey, well, we're glad to have you.
He played Guts for me in a Berserk parody I made 100 years ago.
Aww. Oh, you
Yeah,
guys
you
all have gotten to do
story.
such fun things. I feel like you guys have a story for everything.
We do.
Oh, and
We've been doing this for 10 years.
Oh,
You
and
think we
you-
haven't covered everything already?
No, Darkon, we've been doing this for
Cheating.
14 years, actually. It's been 14 years this month.
Oh, what, 14 years total, but as I told you, 2010, when that particular anime came out, that was kind of the inspiration basis for a lot of things.
True.
It was 4 years of us just diddling around with it, and then 10 serious years of let's see if we can make this work.
We should have PhatDog anniversary celebration when it comes by.
You know, speaking of actually, of anniversary stuff, it was 1 year ago since we were at AWA, and I was looking at that picture that we all took at the Isekaya.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fucking great.
I'm so sad that I couldn't have joined you guys on that lovely adventure.
Did you see the picture?
I didn't. I no.
I will.
The funny thing about AWA is it's annual. So
Well,
it's always
yeah.
another year.
Well, it's
Oh,
annual.
what's up,
sure.
Rick?
It's
And we-
annual when there isn't a pandemic.
Right. And we always go. Like there, I don't think I've missed an AWA in a long time. We'll just say a long time.
That last year's AWA was the biggest gathering of fat dogs ever.
It was pretty fat. Dummy thick, you might say.
Oh, look at you guys! You're all so cute.
But so going from left to right, Calvin, Yusei,
With
Doger,
his blue ass wig.
me, Chibi, Royce, Eva, Richie, some guy that I can't remember. I know he's a friend of ours, but I'm brain farting on the name really hard. I'm sorry.
Shit
Fel
happens.
and Salty Rick.
Ah.
I think that's Armed Whooper, actually.
Yeah, it was Whooper.
Okay, yeah, that's Armed Whooper.
And may many more instances follow. We will all live long in chaotic lives.
No,
Yes, chaos is fun.
I don't want that right now, though.
Now
We've had enough of that.
Nah, I'm done with it. I'm over it.
With all the talk of Lily, I'm now gonna go watch the Lily Can Walk video.
Oh my god.
Lily goes for a walk.
Right. My this was actually something I was going to ask you to find a way to do.
See you, Byron.
Thanks for joining, guys.
My stupid brain wanted you to take the Lily Walk like GIF and then just badly shop a cardboard box on top of it and replace the song with one of the Metal Gear Solid sneaking songs. Good job, brain. This is not what you need to be thinking about right now. Get back to the script.
By the way, for any of you who would like to see Lily walk with her dragon toast, here you go.
It's
Enjoy.
cute.
Speaking of, the video's got 9 dislikes.
Oh.
Oh. That's depressing.
Speaking
What-
of our
what
toasty
is?
boy there, Miki.
What?
Speaking of toast,
Super Saiyan toast.
Yes. Super Saiyan toast.
I think I finally decided on a pose.
Did you? Okay. If you've got a reference, send it to me. If it's an explanation, just type it out and send it to me. And then, cause like you're the first up on the list of commissions to do, and then Shadow Reaper has got another D&D character, and then depends on if Fel knows what he wants yet. I think he wanted to do his Dragonborn. I've got a list written down somewhere. It's got, I never really thought I'd get to that day, but it's gotten to a point where I've actually like had to make a legitimate list.
you now have to organize the amount of stuff coming in.
Miki, I told you though. I told you when you signed on with us that this would happen.
You fucking warned me. Yeah, that's.
Warning: success may ensue.
I mean, it is what it is. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I didn't think people would find me likable. I just didn't.
You're internet famous now, Miki.
I'm internet famous.
I think that's going a bit far because the channel isn't even internet famous.
Can I just be
Kind of
internet
is.
famous?
I mean, she could be internet famous.
Can I believe that I'm internet famous for a little while?
Okay. Devin? Who was that?
I don't know, but it was.
Oh, that's Royce. He stepped away.
Oh, I see.
So, for those of you asking what I posted, that is a little animation that we had. We had a mutual friend of Miki and I's make of Lily walking to the Ferret Walk song from Pokemon, and that was kind of a running gag between Darkon and I for the longest time.
Make an animation of her doing the Leo walk.
Oh my God, no! That would be Tucker.
Ooh.
Or Dolus. It would be Dolus. No, that would be Dolus, actually. That would absolutely be Dolus. Just strolling into open gunfire, just fucking Leo walking, not a care in the world, and killing people.
Hoppity, your life is my property.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like that's a big ass Dolus mood.
Well, I mean, like, okay, so one of the things that, like, in his original design, one of the lines that I wrote to kind of impart some of his character onto the page in his initial draft was like, again, so he's British, and so you guys are gonna get to hear my shitty British accent, so I apologize. But the the line that I wrote was, "Hello, love. I don't believe we've had the pleasure. The name's Dollet." Or hold up, what was it? It was. Oh my God, I can't remember. Hold up, this is gonna piss me off. I gotta find this. Excuse me.
Not excuse.
Okay.
Oh no! I remember now. It's I don't believe we had the pleasure. Dollet's the name and genocide's my game.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm muting you now.
What?
So you went from
That's a
British
great
to
line.
Australian there towards the end.
Did I? I can't do it. I suck at accents.
Just
Oh,
watch
they're
one
muting
video.
you because of the
Listen.
accent. I was
Yeah,
like, don't you
yeah.
dare insult that line. I helped make
No,
that.
the line's fine. The line is fine.
I
How dare!
What?
Neighbor's dog before.
mean, I'm.
She disapproves of the line. I disapprove of you.
Fucking
No,
Never
you
voiced
don't.
disapproval.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be my employer.
Fuck. She's right.
Oh, this is going so. Quickly.
Wesley, to answer your question, blunt force trauma.
Nani?
Yep. So there were times where he was
Again?
calling me when he was barely able to be conscious, and it's like, what the fuck? Go get help. And then he's like, no, I got a script thing. How? Well, I went unconscious and I woke up with it. Get help! No, I gotta tell you first. And then here I am with the pen and paper, writing down whatever he's telling me, and then, yeah.
Exactly what his brain thought. Blah.
Okay, first of all, Marak, I'm not a bad VA. I'm just bad at accents.
Damn. This man trying to call out your whole ass career.
In chat.
Shots fired.
Come on now.
But yeah, no. So to give you guys some context here, I'm a field tech, and shit happens when you're out on the side of the road and climbing towers and doing that sort of stuff. And for those of you who have ever been on a boat for long periods of time, and then you got on dry land and everything was kind of shaky and you had trouble keeping your balance, it's kind of the same thing when you've been on a tower for a while. You're on a tower for a while, you lose what is your land legs effectively. And so there were a few times where I got done climbing a tower, got got my feet on the ground, lost my balance, fell back and hit my head. Almost always after I've taken off the helmet. I was never with the helmet on. I was never that fortunate. And so blunt force trauma ensued, and after that, most of my check breakthroughs happened.
So how to develop your own manga? Blunt force impact to the head.
Yup.
I mean, I wouldn't recommend that.
No, I wouldn't recommend it either.
let's be clear about that.
PhatDogStudios
Certainly
does not
not the
endorse
goal.
inducing blood trauma to the head.
That's true.
We're currently talking about the repercussions of it happening, not a recommendation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're clear about that.
Blunt force
So,
trauma to the head, then
and
you can't react.
check is based on. Technically, you could call it an alternate Earth. I mean, it's still.
Alternate future?
Alternate future, yeah. Or rather, even possible future.
You know, science fiction kind of works that way. Once upon a year, having a conversation across the planet with video was the most haha not happening of sci-fi.
Holy
And now
shit.
it's a children's toy.
We got not an executive producer, but we got another Maximum Overdog.
Aw,
Hey.
yay! If you're
Welcome.
into
Or no,
it, welcome
I'm
to
sorry.
the team.
Nope. Sorry, my mistake. No, we did get we got a Maximum Overdog who went to executive producer. Never mind.
Hey,
Okay.
that's awesome!
Yep.
Get in the chat.
Get in this chat! Well, I mean, I certainly I can understand, you know, the shyness that it could come to for stream stuff. So do not feel pressured that you must join, but know that you are welcome, and that we, of course, would love to hear from you.
All executive producers must be present for all public showings.
My food's here, but because this is the thing that I do every time I get home, for my quick little relax before I get to writing, I have something very rare that I can't believe I'm able to say this on stream.
Oh.
I am proud to announce that for this week in Final Fantasy XIV, the orphans are currently bonus.
Okay.
What even did that mean?
Yep. I am so happy. It is very true, and I have to go get my food now.
Go get your food.
Just letting you all know that the orphans are currently bonus.
So, Riggs, now that you have
That's
become,
how it works, yes.
now that you have become a Maximum Overdog or higher, in this case an executive producer, if you so wish, you are welcome to send a picture of yourself or your OC to Miki to have made into a character that will appear in check.
Yes.
For OCs, they have to be within reason. They have to fit within the world of check. However, if you send a picture of yourself, there's obviously no limitations on that. We'll have you made into a character. In fact, actually, Miki, if you could show Mac, please.
Boop, 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 boop. I don't know why I had to zoom out to do that.
I'm back.
It just felt like something I had to do.
Fast.
I think he means Idle Chef. Hey, Shadow Reaper actually guessed it. I was coming back thinking, I wonder if anyone's gonna know what I'm talking about. Somebody does crafting in 14. So yeah, the orphanage is currently giving extra XP this week. Yeah, the deliveries in the orphanage. Yeah, you called it. I didn't think any of you were gonna get that. Wow.
So right here we have Mac, and his likeness was based off of one of our executive producers. It was specifically Wraith, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is Wraith's character that was made for check. And what's cool though, since we are having 100% open auditions, if you have the proper setup needed, you could very well audition for the character that was made in your likeness, and you could end up voicing that character.
Oh, very true. You also...
That's what I'm shooting for.
Mama Mira, there you go, Cody.
Yeah. Ooh.
I still had her open for some reason. But
thank you.
You're welcome. The alternative bonus to that as well is that if you guys want PDW, you can have a character made.
Also true.
Joe, you just have to go to our Patreon. The link is in the description down below, and it is a monthly fee.
Oh.
Yep. For those of you who are asking, so we have a Patreon. There are, I think, 6 tiers. I could be. So our $1 tier is Skinny Dogs. $5 tier is Underdog. $10 tier is Overdog. $25 tier is Fat Dog. $50 tier is Maximum Overdog, and the $100 tier is Executive Producer or Podducer. Sorry. And
No, it is producer. Producer is just only used on documents.
yeah. So
Nice.
and some of you may be wondering, like, wow, $100? You know, we actually didn't have a $100 tier when we made the Patreon. It was only made out of when we got enough requests from the crazy bastards who are currently our executive producers.
So
I want to
Varian
give you
Frost,
guys
thank
more
you for
money.
So Varian Frost, thank you for the subscribble. Enjoy your nibble.
Per Cerberus request. There's Cerberus. Momentary basil. Such a
It's
badass
Spot.
little dog.
Yeah, dude.
Whose name is Spot?
His name is Spot.
Yep, sure is.
Hades named his dog
Guys,
Spot.
all right, I'm sorry, Nora. My cat would like everyone to know that she says hello. She will not leave me the fuck alone.
Hello, kitty.
I
Hello.
already told you, you don't need a facility to test gravity. Go away, cat.
But she needs a basement for that.
Yeah, you don't have a basement. You don't need to test gravity every time. Go away.
Yeah, she wants to see if she can tie in thermodynamics and gravity.
Oh lord.
Why is your cat a scientist?
Sounds danger.
Yeah, what's up,
Because you
Ray?
control her, you ass.
Why am I a scientist?
Because you're a nerd.
I think
I'm
someone's
an
joined.
actual
Nerd.
scientist. It was Wraith, yeah. What's up, dude?
Stop.
You gonna talk? Yeah, you can talk to me. Everyone else, whatever. But you can talk to me.
Wow, even me?
I mean, yeah.
So,
Okay.
Leslie, we haven't started.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
So, Wesley, we have not started production on Check yet. We actually have open auditions because we are very close, and we need voice actors for the characters. And I will actually post the video in chat again. That is to our audition video. So, un momento, por favor.
Oh shit. Hey, Revan, what's
So
up?
hello, Revan.
Hey.
Hello, I'm back to being executive producer.
Welcome back.
Did you forget to update your card information or something?
No, I had to go down a tier because I had some bills to pay, and I didn't think I was going to be able to pay for that.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Life
thank you. That's actually a very good point. Thank you for bringing that up. So for those of you who are like, oh, but I want to support you guys, don't support us if it puts you in financial strain. Your life and safety comes first.
Yeah, we literally do not want that.
Do not
Help
give
us
us
by helping
money.
yourself.
Do not throw money at us unless you are able to do so without putting yourself in financial problems.
Oh, I just saw
And
your.
if that still doesn't sit well, with you, think of it this way: if you die, you can't support us in the future. If that's how you have to think about it to be fine with it, then think about that way.
That's big thing.
We don't want you to die. We want you to see this check, check and all our other stuff to the end.
Oh yeah.
Stay alive, please.
Yep.
Want you alive so you can watch.
Straight lines.
Yeah.
Straight lines.
Like we've honestly, I've had some patrons where like they were going through some tough times and so they couldn't be patrons anymore, and so they left a few of the servers that they were in with us, and I messaged them like, hey man, is everything all right? What's going on? Why'd you leave? He was like, well, I couldn't be a patron anymore, and I just didn't feel like I belonged there anymore. I go, dude, get your ass back there.
Yeah.
We like you. The money's just a bonus.
Exactly. So yeah,
Hi, I'm back.
We're pretty consistently getting 30 or more viewers on these streams now.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haseo's
She's-
Japanese.
She's internet famous.
I'm internet famous.
Uh-huh.
Joe, if it's not expressly listed in the guidelines, like if it's not saying don't do this or do that, just follow the guidelines that are posted on the Google document. If it is expressly asking for something, make sure you do that. If it is expressly saying don't do this, then don't do that. We've already had some people that I've had to reject their submissions because they didn't follow our guidelines.
Uh-huh.
So
and for those who are thinking, oh, I'm too good, my voice is too good to be rejected, we don't even look at them. So don't think your voice can carry you. If you can't follow the instructions, we basically don't even open the letter.
I mean, that's like any level of professionalism, though, is like you can't expect a business to take you seriously if you can't follow directions.
Simple direction.
We are getting far too many auditions for me to realistically go through the ones that can't follow guidelines.
This is a job. Apply to this like you would apply for the job with the same vigor and care.
Yep.
This is a job.
Vigor.
Nope. I don't reach out to them. I don't do anything. If they can't follow the guidelines, then I have a folder that is rejected auditions, and that's where they go.
And that's pretty industry standard for anything.
I don't tell them. I don't reach out to them or anything. If it's no, go ahead.
Well, I was just elaborating on what he said, but go. It's not important. Go.
No. It's all right. Go ahead. I was done.
I lost mine
I'm
because
so
I threw it
proud
out.
of you guys. You've come so far.
We would talk over each other all the time, and now both of us have lost what we were about to say, trying to hand it back to the other. Uh-oh.
Hey, Gizmo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember. It's not an industry thing. It's a real life thing. Every job ever does this. Welcome to real life.
Yep.
Yeah, this is professionalism.
You will very rarely ever get a rejection from a company.
Yeah, that's actually something that I had to ask several people about this. I said, hey, do I need to send out like, hey, sorry, thank you for your.
Oh yeah. Rejection responses.
Yeah.
Your rejection responses, yes.
That was something that I had to ask several people, like, should I do this? Should I not do this? And the overload. Oh my god, excuse me.
If we had to send letters back to the amount of people that have auditioned already, we're gonna be doing this for so long. We don't have time to do that.
Yeah, the 4-week vetting period wouldn't be enough. like I would have to hire someone for the sole purpose of sending out rejection. Like, so all right, just copy paste this, put their name in, fucking handle it.
Yeah.
So
keep them coming. That's not discouragement. Keep them coming. I want to see how high this number gets. Because we're gonna set aside a day to go through all of them very carefully. Don't worry about the volume. The volume is our problem, not yours.
Yeah.
We need an intern.
We have an intern actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, Cat Puff Tess, the voice of Rimuru, is actually.
I forgot.
Yeah, she's PhatDogStudios' first intern. She's interning with us as an audio engineer.
I forgot about that.
It's a paid internship, in case you guys are concerned.
Not free labor.
I wasn't.
If there's one thing that Anthony has been adamant about that, like, we both share, people who do work get paid. Period.
Yeah.
No arguments.
Yep.
Yeah.
We've had people try to turn it down, and we're like, nope. You shut up.
If you're not taking this money, you're actually not working for us. We can't go to sleep at night. You're not ruining our sleep. Take the money, damn it.
It's also for
What's your name is Rick.
But it's also for legal reasons. We need to pay you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Joe. You can message me on Discord. Thanks for asking. So yeah, Mac is on the left. He's between Tucker and Himika. He's the one wearing the sunglasses, the aviators.
Says label character names _ your name. Do I put a space?
No space.
Yeah,
Honestly,
if it's an underscore, then I think you're supposed to actually have the underscore. I think.
Honestly,
Correct.
like,
Yes.
That's such a minor thing that because we've had a few people where they put a space. I'm not going to disqualify you for that as long as you follow all the other guidelines. That's such a minor thing that it doesn't really disrupt it.
Thank you for asking. That is actually something we never even thought about. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that just comes down to people's typing preferences and
yeah. If you're an oldie programmer, it's like, oh yeah, you have to have the underscore, or otherwise, like, the code doesn't run. But like, if you're not a programmer, nobody even thinks about that.
yeah.
God, I actually still remember like MS-DOS and back where that was like the biggest deal in like how to actually get your computer to work. If you had folders and things with spaces and or other things that didn't, they did not get along.
Nope.
But that's like before that's a technology that was still like before my time. I just grew up with it because it's life.
The state-of-the-art warship that I was stationed on had state-of-the-art equipment from the 1970s.
Yup.
Oh, you want to know something I learned in college?
Did you know half of my system's computers were loaded using a tape drive?
Yes. Oh, you actually brought it up before I did. People to date, the mass storage that all of our information structure on the planet is used by tape drives.
Tape drives have some of the highest density for information.
Yes.
Especially modern tape drives.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. It's not like floppy disk stuff, but like tape, actual like we're talking VHS tape.
Yes.
But like modern VHS tape.
Yes.
That is what is
VHS.
used for mass data storage to this day.
By the way, check your DMs, please.
Tune in for an art stream, get a
Everybody.
history lesson.
Me.
It's you.
You never know what you'll learn if when you tune into a bad dog art
Insane,
stream.
right?
Oh,
That's absolutely crazy.
yeah.
Hiring you has been one of the best decisions we've ever made.
Yep.
Be careful, that's
Absolutely.
on stream now.
That's on the internet. That's the turn.
It's not needed. It's forever.
Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that. Oh, shit.
Where's my rainbow clip?
Oh yeah, that.
I want my rainbow gift.
Right?
What about rainbows now?
From last.
Oh, that's what you sent her. Oh, I didn't know that one.
Yeah. Alright. So,
And you mean this one?
yes,
Yeah.
this one.
Oh, that's even better.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Aw.
I
Guys.
feel like this is the whole last conversation that I missed out
You're
on.
saying, are you? If you're saying guys to us, you're pointing it the wrong way. I'm assuming you mean guys to the chat because they're doing it.
I mean, yeah, but whatever.
Congratulations, you are now like the promotional face of PhatDog.
You are.
No.
What do you mean no?
Let it be known from this day forward, Miki is the forward face of PhatDog.
Guys.
She's already the most marketable.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I was about to, like we could actually like sell things like Miki will be there and we'll get a more financial turnout because of it.
Miki is the goodest girl.
DDA had a very good question, actually, that I'm going to very quickly divert attention to because of things and stuff.
because
she
of
can't
the end
handle
of this
it.
conversation.
DD asks,
Yes.
and it's not a silly question, it's a great question. If someone auditioned for a particular role, but you think their voice is better for a different role, will you ask them to audition for that other role, or would you
Yes.
just say no?
No, yes, absolutely. In fact, we've done that in the past.
Yeah. So
Specifically for our One Piece abridged, we had the woman who voices Robin in our One Piece. She originally auditioned for Doublefinger, and we heard it and we're like, this is what we were thinking for Robin. And so we reached out to her and said, hey, we'd like you to voice Robin, because she didn't audition for Robin. She just auditioned for Doublefinger. And we're like, you are the perfect Robin for us. Would you voice this for us? And she goes, absolutely. So yeah, no, we do that all the time. If we hear a voice and it's not quite what we're thinking for the character they auditioned for, but we're like, oh my god, this would be perfect for this other character, we'll reach out to that person and be like, hey, would you be interested in this instead?
how would we handle that audition-wise? Would we make them do an audition specifically for that character, or would
No.
we?
No. Not at all.
Okay, because we've already kind of decided at that.
Yeah, because it's not just the voice that we're looking for. You can have a great voice for the character, but if you can't act for shit, then we're not going to cast you.
Like
Yeah.
you.
I'm sorry, what?
I can't act for shit.
Oh. But
I don't audition anymore.
I
pretty okay.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
It's okay. We already knew that, Rick.
Picking your brain.
I know that there's at least 4 people in this room that can lie their ass off whenever they need to.
You shut your truthful face up.
Picking our brains is the point of this stream. Keep them coming.
Yeah. So wait, hold up. Does what come with a pay raise? Also, Marak. I mean, not Marak. People. Remember.
What?
Marak, yeah.
What about me?
Marak, can you say it?
So
Can I save? Yeah.
it's been decided.
Go save.
It's been decided that Miki is now like the promotional person for Fat Dog.
Oh, okay. Best recommendations for putting a voice together demo.
Oh.
I don't.
Voice reel
Just
demo?
look at our doc. What you think is the best idea isn't really like. Just read the document. The document will tell you what to do, what format, how we're expecting it. Don't come up with your own idea on what you think is the best idea and then send it. Your question is answered in the audition document. Read the document. It will tell you what to do and how to configure it.
Yep.
There's
What's
nothing
up, Jared?
between the lines. It's all there.
Jared!
Good. Hey.
So yeah,
Hi,
just to
buddy.
make sure that we have like maximum amount of time to answer trickier questions. If there's something that's answered in the document, I'm just going to say refer to the document.
Well, for general auditions, not for specific projects.
We don't.
I do not believe we are taking general auditions for check at this time. All of them are aimed at specific characters.
Hang on, I think he was just talking about for the industry in general.
Yeah,
if you're not talking about check, I'll leave that to Anthony.
Yeah, I'll leave that to Cody.
That depends on the client you're submitting your audio to.
I legit thought Cody was gonna go, and I'll leave that to somebody else.
Nah.
and I'll leave that to Miki.
Delegate.
So in other words, what you're about to say is it's like every other job application ever.
Yeah.
Figure out specifically what that job specifically is looking for and do that. There is no overall standard. Set your resume, set your audition to what they're expecting.
Yeah.
And I don't think most
That's
places
just
even accept voice reels
general
anymore.
job advice on how to get a job.
You're selling your talents, essentially.
Yep. Figure out what they want individually and then do that.
You have talent? Lucky.
I know, right?
So, for those of you who are looking at the document, you may notice, like, wait a minute, there's some characters that are currently being worked on screen that aren't in this document. And the reason that is we're not holding auditions for characters that aren't showing up in episode 1. We're doing that for a number of reasons. One, we're already getting, I'm not going to give a specific number, but triple-digit numbers in auditions already for the characters that are that are showing up in episode 1. I can't even imagine how many we would get if we had all of the characters at once. So that's reason number 1. Reason number 2 is so that we can hold multiple auditions, so that we can snag maybe new people who maybe weren't around for the first set of auditions, and it keeps interest high on Czech as a whole for longer.
It all boils down
to reason number 3 is just flat out it lessens the workload on us to get the first chapter out as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And any amount of time that we cast a character that's not showing up is time not devoted towards chapter 1. So.
And yes, I want as many auditions as we can possibly get. So if you meet the requirements that we have set forward in the guidelines and you are so inclined to audition, fucking do it. Do it. Wow, 34. Damn.
What?
34 viewers.
It's going up. Are we gonna hit 40?
Mine says 29.
That'd be a new high score if we hit
that
40.
That would be a Fat Dog record.
Before.
We have?
On what?
Yeah.
Wait, what did we get
50
on?
On one of these art streams.
No shit.
When?
Yeah. It was in the last couple of weeks.
No kidding.
Yeah.
What is
I didn't see it hit 50.
What
Good stuff.
Something
Good stuff is
amazing.
happening. Don't question it. Just smile
That's
and
so
wave.
crazy. I had no idea.
Smile away, boys. Smile away.
I kinda don't believe that.
No,
and
you don't
wanna
have to.
find that what stream it was.
You just have faith.
You don't have to believe it for it to be true.
Oh, I believe that it's real. I just want to know what stream.
Correct said I could have sworn
I can't-
it did last week after the slime stream ended.
Yeah, that
Oh,
might have been
right.
Yeah.
You know what? It may have hit 50 for a little while after the slime stream ended when everyone was rushing over.
How do you design your characters? Is it also blunt force trauma? Okay, that's actually
At least
Don't
twice.
turn that question over to me. Don't you do it.
At
That's-
least twice.
Don't,
that
Tony.
happened.
Tony, don't answer that.
twice. No, twice.
So,
it's been blunt force
are you
trauma.
talking about just like our side as like the writers, or are you talking about like the actual putting it onto paper? Because for us, at least one or two of them was indeed something happened to the brain.
We need another legal disclaimer here. Like, what are we?
Oh, we just have to get the WWE "Do not try this at home" and just put that on.
We may as well
that
just have it.
asterisk.
Yeah, we need to
Yeah.
have this on every stream. Yeah.
Wesley has confirmed paper. So this is a Miki question.
Oh Lord.
Oh. Well, the first
Oh, no, no,
step
no,
is
no,
she
hold on,
asks
hold on.
us what we're
Hold on,
looking
hold on.
for. That's the first step.
He corrected both. He corrected himself to both.
Okay. Well, okay. All right. So, all right. So there's two kinds of artists, right? There's the type of artist that can draw something from their head, and then there's the type of artist that they look at something and then they can draw it. There are variances in between, but I very much so reside on the side that I have something in my brain and I put it down. So when I'm doing artwork like this, where I am making something for somebody else, I
Hey, what am I making? Tell me.
So I basically go to the person, I say, okay, tell me about what you're looking for. So I get like age, height, eye color, personality, what's the style of clothing you're looking for. And so I basically build a virtual profile of what this individual is trying to come up with, and then that helps me to build an image in my head. As far as original character design, I'm a fucking weeb, and I've been a weeb for a really long time, so I have a pretty good concept of like hairstyles that like are good for anime, things like that. And you know, I've been doing this for like 20 some odd years, so I've had a lot of time to build up concepts, and I, to be honest with you, I'd actually have to say a lot of the designs that I came up with when I was younger and more in my like more imaginative mind space were probably a lot more unique. But I sometimes I look at references, like if I need inspiration for clothing, like somebody tells me they want like a very Chinese style dress or something like that. Sometimes I will go and I'll look for inspiration on a Chinese style like different styles of dresses, and then I might pull an element or two out of that if I can't come up with anything myself. So it's like a mixture between research and just like a long-standing interest and imagination. I definitely have quite an imagination. It is there. So that is a large piece of like designing the character to just go, you know, freehand. How did I come up with the design for the skirt? Lord only knows. We wanted to make cosplayers mad.
I actually have an answer to that.
Okay.
I believe the quoted reason that you told us at the time is because I'm extra as fuck. I am very confident that is what you told me on why the skirt's that way.
I trust Starcraft memories, and that's what was said.
I believe that.
All right, she's rocking a skirt and she's rocking torn up thigh highs. Like that is exactly my type.
But yeah, this character basically based off of the personality. Based off of the personality type that she had and the mental capacity of which she's got, her outfit in some ways when you look at it isn't supposed to make sense. It's supposed to be confusing and why does somebody like this exist in this world? And
Why?
Why? But that's quite literally the purpose of the odd, like, ninja-y-esque design. Is she's supposed to be sneaky, but because of her mental capacity, her idea of sneaky is, so I'm a ninja, right?
Yeah, she watched Naruto and went, so that's what ninja looks like. Got it.
Yep.
Bye, Wesley. Thanks for joining.
Thanks for joining us, bud. See you later.
Bye.
All right,
This
so
is what happens when people take stereotypes literally,
Yeah.
and then like they mean it, and then real life happens.
So this is like a prime example of why I ask for like personality whenever I'm creating a character for somebody else, because that personality is going to hard define their facial features, the way that they dress, the way that they want to move. So there's a lot that goes into a character design just based off of determining what is the personality, what is the vibe this character gives. And that's I feel like brings a character to life more than anything else.
Oh yeah, and actually the Black Hand specifically was definitely one of the characters that Miki had the most hand in terms of creating the look from scratch. Because when we brought the Black Hand to Miki, we didn't really like. We had some like, okay, so this is kind of what we're the direction in terms of personality. Put that into paper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
And
was not a fan of the original concept design. There was actually like a couple that were really good and we just tweaked a little bit. But when they brought me the Black Hand's original concept design, I was like, yeah, no.
Well, her specifically is a bit of an anomaly because again, like the character is designed to be wacky, and every artist we had up until then had a very different idea of what that meant. Yeah, interpretation, better word. But yeah, this character specifically has gone through the most overhauls out of all the characters. Even when we were just sitting in the call with her, we were actually like changing her on the fly very frequently, more than any other character.
Oh yeah,
she was a pain to get right.
Yep. And funnily enough, though, even though the Black Hand's character is actually older than My Hero Academia, her hairstyle was the inspiration for her little poof balls came from Himiko Toga from My Hero Academia.
I get the feeling this chick is like a early season Sasuke stan, and I am not into it. Like later season Sasuke, that's fine, but like
you know, if she spoke more, her running around screaming out Jin's name might be very damn fitting. You are kind of onto something. Fuck. Unfortunately, even though Sasuke was angry, he was far more grounded in reality than she ever will be.
That's fair.
So Joe asks, so is it going to be a more like of a manga with voiceovers, or is it going to be fully animated? So it's going to be manga with minor animations in certain areas. Like, for example, like say someone's angry, we may have like the little pulsing vein on their head to help showcase that they're angry. Or if it's like a super important scene, then we'll have minor animations to help that, or just stuff like that. It's but primarily it's gonna get the quote unquote full anime treatment minus the full animations.
Yep. What did I do? Like radio dramas, but you're reading the comic book at the same. Yeah, radio dramas, or what are they? Audio books, but you're actually seeing the book at the same time.
Okay, Wesley, that swing got more screen time than Hinata. All right,
Oof.
Not just 10-10, Hinata. Let's be honest here.
Where was I going with this? I actually had an actual thing. Fuck.
Sorry.
Audiobook. But
yeah,
you're
but that
saying manga-
was not. Yeah, but that was a priority statement. I was actually going somewhere else with this.
If any of you are familiar with the company Graphic Audio, it's like that but with pictures.
Graphic Audio does some amazing alien.
Oh, right. So like one of the probably worst extents of it that we would ever go would be somebody says something so dramatic and so whatever that like the text wouldn't be in that text bubble wouldn't be on screen, and then like the words would come in one at a time as they're being spoken for like really dramatic scenes. But then that's kind of the extent of it. Like just little tiny things that add to the situation without it being overly taxing on our editors. And only used in very key moments where they need to happen.
In other words, no PhatDogStudios anime yet.
That'd be really cool. That is something that I would love to do in the future.
It'll happen.
But that's such an investment in terms of like capital that is a far, like I would almost call it a pipe dream.
That's why chat needs to be so successful.
Pipe dreams are the best dreams. It'll happen.
This was our pipe dream. It's happening now.
See?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. If any of you have seen Masako's Dragon Ball R&R, it's gonna be in that style, and how it's formatted. Although we probably won't have a fully animated opener. I'm not even sure if we'll have an opener, because like I'm so conflicted on that, because it's like there's no real precedent for it, because like with Dragon Ball R&R it's supposed to be a Dragon Ball thing, so they have a format to go off of for their opener. So with Czech, I'm like, do I do an opener? If I do I do the anime tropes where like people are running? What do I do?
Oh yeah, like look, if we do an animated opener, but we might have like an opening splash screen. That could be something to think about.
So Wesley asks, so what type of entertainment will Czech be, like grim action comedy or what?
Yeah, so this is kind of related to the one from before. The two primary things that happen very frequently in Czech. Yeah, the two primary things that happen in Czech are them learning more about revealing to the audience more about how this utopia works on the underbelly, and then realizing, oh, that sucks. That really seriously sucks. And then having to deal with it or clean it up or just survive it. And then the other half would be real life things just happening. So as you see in the middle of the picture here, there's a small child, and they eventually decide to take care for this child, even though they're in a like effectively a military situation. Sometimes family things happen, even though they don't want them to, because things need to be serious and we don't have time for this. Too bad! You don't live in a vacuum. This is happening, fix it.
I would hate to live in a vacuum. They're so small.
Yeah. So yeah, Czech has a theme on what it wants to be, and then it constantly reiterates, yeah, but other life happens too, and you have to deal with it. You don't get to just ignore life.
Yep.
So definitely it'll be a fun little bit. And then it's hard. Like again, these people are going to be like coming back from death and murder and every other thing of just like welcome to military.
Yep.
And then they come home, and then you need to talk to Lily. Why? Because she keeps eating like all the cookies or something. Like she's not doing what she's told or whatever. Okay. I'm kind of dealing with a lot of emotional stress because I killed somebody. You want me to come home and then like do a thing with the child? Yes.
Here's the cat.
You don't get to not just put this off. You brought her back here. Now you have to be a parent and also the main plot at the same time.
A soldier and a caretaker. Easy.
Yeah. There's a pretty damn good reason why military people are separated from civilian life. They don't have the time to think about both.
Yep.
You know, Vin Diesel's special. Hey,
Royce,
Batman
you can
voted the
leave
Iron
now.
Giant. It is thankful of my childhood.
Oh my god, yes. We get writer's block all the fucking time.
Anime trope where you see the main villain of the season shown during the opening. Is Dolus gonna be in the opening?
Probably, I don't know.
Well, I mean, that means you're going tropey.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's kind of he's not like a secret figurehead. He's kind of big enough that would be real.
Yep. Yes. Joe asks, what character is taking care of Lily?
No, yes.
It depends on who's available. She's again, you don't get to live in a vacuum. If you're the one next to Lily when the Lily thing happens, then you're the one who gets to deal with it.
Yep.
No one gets to live in a vacuum.
Communist daycare. Everyone's the babysitter.
That's a real fucked up way to put it, but okay.
I'm not hearing a disagreement.
Listen, all right, we're talking to the guy whose wrestler is Boris. Okay.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm sorry about that beatdown the other day, bud.
It's fine. It rolls off Boris's back like communist. Like what's communist?
You're trying. You're trying.
It's okay.
I can see it. You're trying.
Yeah, like,
He's fine. Rolls off Boris's back like capitalism off of communist duck.
Oh shit.
I'll allow it.
Hello, Mac. Just
Maybe.
saying.
Maybe.
Wow.
I mean, he does a really good. That's really good.
That was really good.
That's really good.
A village or a
I think our
squad.
As it rolls up the
village
back.
more like a platoon.
It takes a village or a squad to raise a child and raise a city of corruption. Yeah, you're
squad.
right.
Well,
Takes a
they
squad.
got squads aplenty.
Well, so Wesley, the whole point of Lily is actually to prevent that.
Mhm. They will come to love the breaks that we're talking about. They're all gonna find it real annoying in the beginning, and then eventually they're gonna eagerly come home and be like, "All right, what'd you do this time?" Just to get away from, well, the reality of the situation.
It's
What
reverse
happens when those
syndrome, guys.
breaks? What happens when people look forward to those breaks? That is yet another big thing about Czech.
She's Stockholm syndroming them.
Yes, yeah, it's not her to them. It's kind of the other way around.
Fucking, now I'm just imagining Lily going, "I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me."
Like the enemy red glint.
I'll find a way to fit that in.
You have to know.
Okay, that's half. Oh wait, Dolus's hat.
Oh.
Hey there, buddy.
I mean, if you just do the right half, then like, and then you can start on the left.
Eh. Eh.
It
Hat.
got really quiet.
It's a
It
hat.
did.
I could wake up my bird.
No.
I'm sure Puff
First,
loves
it got
to read.
quiet. I'm doing what little remains of my break time, and I got freaking exploded by 15 purple hearts.
What?
Like,
What?
Neither of you. Well, I understand Miki, but also Anthony, you haven't done the new relic weapon stuff, so you're not.
Oh.
I don't know how to begin explaining. Yeah, I am taking a short break while I stream with you guys, and then back to cleanup.
Okay.
So Oganov asks.
Oh no, I don't mean I'm getting off. I mean like that. I'm either
I hope
writing
you're not
while I'm
getting
with
off.
you guys streaming, or I'm playing 14 while I'm streaming.
Don't fucking die.
So Joe
Oh,
asks.
hey, thanks for the subscribbles. The name's covered up right now. I'll try.
So very
Matthew Vest. Matthew Vest.
Matthew Vest.
Thank you for subscribing.
And
Secret 2001.
Yeah. Thank
Spelled
you.
C.
Okay, so we got some questions in chat. Joe asked, so how many characters overall have you come up with?
Yes.
For the entire franchise? Damn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do I have to include extras because that's going to
No.
become an unrealistically
No.
high number?
No,
Yeah.
don't include extras.
No extras. We don't need Mac in here.
How many people are in the main document again, Anthony?
12.
12.
No, that's the audition document. How many
No,
people are in the main
no.
document?
12.
Really? Huh, that's funny.
Even I knew that.
Okay, so is the answer to that question 12?
12 is also, I believe, the answer for the current audition document, but that's also because it includes a couple others that are not in the primary reoccurring document.
Okay.
That's why I was questioning the number.
And then Wesley asks, so is there magic or guns or like medieval sword type thing?
Real life, unless otherwise noted. There is no magic. Everything has a scientific explanation at all times because real life.
I mean,
science
That's
gets
one of the
science
reasons
is
it's
just
taken so
magic
long.
until it's discovered.
Yeah, if science gets advanced enough, it turns into magic.
Pretty much.
Science
Yeah,
is just
that's-
quantified
magic.
magic.
That's one of
Yes.
the reasons that it's taken us so long to get this far is because we have been busting our ass on research.
Legit
Mm-hmm.
science.
And Colton, like, but we've already established MikDoodling. As much as I love Mickey Vibes, that would be a great name for this channel
Vibes,
or for
yeah.
the stream.
Oh.
Yeah, she can just have the channel, dude.
I don't know if I could really call it Mickey Vibes because I feel like you guys do the majority of the talking because like admittedly the art to be able to do it like in such a quick succession requires some focus.
It requires you to be able
that's why
to.
you're just vibing.
I mean,
Just vibing.
I guess
Just
I'm
vibing.
describing.
We're here to deflect comments. Yes.
Yeah, you're vibing while they subscribe. No. I like that.
Lord.
And I'm just memeing.
Yeah,
When
memeing is
it's
good.
hard.
Memes are good shit.
I like memes.
Memeing like a demon.
Mickey just said.
Well, that was
I don't
a
want to say like per se silent all the time.
DDA asks, so energy rifles are possible since it's in the future?
Yeah, portable railguns. Oh yeah, that would definitely be technology that would be.
It's
At least with
as possible as I
current
want it to be.
Yep.
Can't get a cart eggs without it.
If we can find something that sounds remotely scientific to explain it, then it's possible.
Yeah, you're not gonna hear much how nanomachines, son.
No. Actually, that was actually one of my examples on something we were not doing because that was just
So how
at
does
least
this
not the
work?
format that Metal Gear did.
So how does this work? Science. Okay, but
Speaking
what's
of-
the science? Science.
I'm sorry, speaking of science, this was actually a little like short thing that I wrote the other week where so Lily is yelling for Macro. Macro! It's like, what? I did science! What did you do? And then she points to ice and she goes, I present crunchy water!
And Colton, no, the thing with railguns is, you know, smaller projectiles at higher speeds. That wouldn't kick any more than a regular rifle.
Actually, yeah,
Realistically
right.
speaking, it would
Railguns is
kick
based off of magnetism. No, railgun. Has someone made a working prototype of a railgun? I haven't decided yet. Are
Yeah.
railguns possible? Given to what technology I've already created, they better damn be. That's
Right,
not
right.
that far off from what there's worse than railguns that we already have. So yes.
Look, railguns are
The question is, did somebody put in the work more than is it possible?
yes, guaranteed somebody yes. But no, railguns are totally possible because we already have them as the
Oh,
science.
sorry, I should be specific. Are railguns practical?
Yes, most likely that.
So in the scientific, in the era that check takes place in, like even the energy sources for the railguns would be readily available because you can explain that away with solid state batteries.
Trafficking Shaw, thank you for the subscribbles. Enjoy your nibbles.
Overall, it's a very attractive concept.
Yes.
Shade. They are still a way of life.
No one knows what he looks like without the shades.
And Colton, or somebody said, I thought Myrick, yeah, the U.S. Navy does have working. So that's actually just information you can Google.
That is great. That's why I was saying they exist now. They're just battleship sized.
Well, no. Actually, the railgun that Northrop Grumman designed is test fitted on a test boat right now. And it's about the same size as a 5-inch.
Yeah.
But not something that you could just kind of tuck away in a purse going to get groceries.
No.
Do we have Metal Gear Solid 2? One person can hold it as a gun railgun.
Not yet.
Possibly. That's my answer to possibly. Did someone ever actually invent that? Now that the entire planet is at perpetual peace, that actually might be like a lost historic weapon that nobody cares about anymore because of context.
They lost tech.
Do they go into space? Are they spacefaring at all?
Aha! The space question. Here it is. This is one of the more interesting questions in check. Oh, sorry, one of the more interesting answers that I have. Yeah.
Watch it just be no.
Does anyone know what Kessler syndrome is?
Yeah.
Isn't that the
Isn't that the shit that make you go crazy and shit?
Kessler
No.
syndrome means that we are not capable of leaving the planet because physics.
Yeah, okay.
Take a wild guess how much garbage is surrounding the planet.
a lot?
More than a hefty bag.
And specifically what that garbage is very fun and took us probably the greatest majority of years to get the math right. There were several years worth put into the simple math of that one question. Like, I still actually have, what is it? Universe Sandbox? Universe Sandbox as a thing to do the final math test for does this make sense? And then, well, it's a little late now. We're just kind of rolling with it. We've done our best guess.
Yep.
I just love how Max just sitting in the back with that smirk on his
You
face.
asked the good question.
Yeah, I like how all I can think of when I see the aviators is Top Gun, dude. I was like, I can feel a need for speed.
So no, they are not
Top Gun's great
spacefaring.
Incredible movie.
They are not spacefaring, and everyone hates the fact that they're not spacefaring, and there is much effort into correcting that.
Yep.
So they're about to begin their operations into becoming spacefaring. They just have a very unique to this setting problem to resolve first.
It could be more on fire.
Oh, hang on. Is this like... okay, so... a pseudo Dyson sphere? For energy capture? Is that one of the issues? They installed a big array and then everything crashed into each other and...
The specifics on why we have Kessler syndrome, I actually cannot talk about as of right now.
Sure.
That will be addressed and explained immediately upon Chapter 2. It is not a Chapter 1 topic, therefore I do not believe I actually can bring that up.
Okay.
But they currently cannot get off the planet. That's not a secret. That's not a spoiler. It's a chapter 2 thing. Why they can't get off the planet will be explained in chapter 2.
Okay.
Boop. Oh my god.
As long as you get your audition in by the deadline stated in our guidelines, which we give a time zone, then there's no problems. Uh-oh. Am I still on the call?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Everything just went really quiet, and I was like, "Oh shit, maybe
I'm just
Yeah, it got a little awkward.
Yeah, I'm just focusing right now.
It could be more awkward.
Mood.
That, and I didn't really have a follow up to that thing because, well, he finished it.
Well, I'm gonna get more wine. Be right back.
Ooh, that reminds me. I have beer. I'll be right back.
I've got soju that I would so love to drink right now, but I can't.
Hey, Darkon,
I
you
want
want
to
to
get like midwife wasted.
Say again, Anthony.
Darkon, you want to help me with some Google?
Wesley asked about underwater exploration, I suppose. Have they inhabited the seas in
Before I
underwater?
go about that, there you got cut off right at the very end. Help you with what?
I'll send you the message. Don't worry.
Yeah, could you type it to me? Because it's not the stream. There's a lot going on just my end, so it's hard to hear you.
So anyway, go ahead and answer the question that.
Underwater. That's our question, Anthony. Have we even thought really about underwater?
Not really, no. But there definitely.
It would be an area of research in order to, like, anything that's for the immediate survival of mankind is kind of the priority, and if it's not for the immediate survival of mankind, it has kind of fallen to the wayside because of reasons that will be explained in detail in chapter 2. Because, like, well, everyone in that has been watching our streams frequently already well knows about what is and what are the rules for the lottery and the child aspect of the story. People that don't tune into the streams do not. So chapter 1 is mostly addressing that, the lottery and other things on. If they don't know this, the story falls apart.
Yep.
And then chapter 2 is going to cover effectively the rest, a lot of the background lore on, cool, that's the reality of the world. But how did we get here? That will be mostly chapter 2 stuff. So it gives you something to look forward to.
Favorite restaurant? Oh, that's a hard question.
Damn it. You know what? I actually have a solid answer for this one.
You know what? I do too. I just thought about it. I gave it a good thought.
What is the name of its, well, you want to go first? Because I'm still doing things.
Okay. Mine is Jiminix. It's a southeastern, like, barbecue chain. Has the best effing biscuits ever! Like, better than Red Lobster biscuits.
Thanks for joining us, DDA.
Yeah.
So just got back. What about biscuits? I like biscuits.
He's DDA.
The question was about favorite restaurant.
Hang on. I'm back. I need to address something.
Oh.
Jared, you've never been to a restaurant?
Oh. That's...
What?
There's no
Hard
way.
to believe.
Are you sure about that?
Because technically, even Burger King counts as a restaurant if you eat in.
I was gonna say, are you sure about that? Like, if we're excluding fast food, then I can understand where you're going from. But I don't know. I would still kind of ask, are you sure about that?
Well, that might boil down to personal definition of what a restaurant is.
Huh?
Seems like when I was in high school, one of my classmates said that they'd never listen to radio.
What? Hmm.
You're joshing.
Here we go.
Like, I don't believe you.
Like you mean never listened to it consciously, or have never been physically in the presence of any radio station ever in your entire life? Don't think so for the last one.
Yeah,
that doesn't sound possible. Have you never walked into a store?
I mean, maybe they live in a bunker.
Their entire life?
Yeah, that's happened.
Maybe they don't get out much.
Much is not the same as ever.
Maybe they live in Alaska. And
there's no stores in Alaska.
not on the bush.
Wesley,
oh, okay.
Backstory episodes are there going to be?
Backstory episode? Undecided.
Yep.
That's basically our answer at that point.
Nah. Get that out of here.
None of that.
That shit.
Specifically not allowed.
Get that melatonin out of your body.
No.
Did somebody say melatonin?
Joe asks, how are you going to do the music for the series?
A great question. We have an answer to that.
We do.
Indeed.
And his name is Calvin.
He's not here.
But Calvin, he's a really great
See you,
musician.
Juan. Thanks for joining us.
Bye. He's already working on the music for Infinity's Light. Has he started on Czech music yet? I know he started on a little bit.
We started a little bit, but we decided that it was giving too much of a high fantasy vibe, and so we decided to scrap it and go in a different direction.
That's depressing. It sounded so good.
No, it was definitely good, but definitely was
Yeah,
not.
I mean, I
we're not
get
saying that we're not going to use it, but it's definitely not main theme material for what we're looking for. So that's basically is, you know, we the original theme we had already kind of figured out, but then we decided that it was giving too much of a high fantasy vibe.
Yeah.
And-
Thanks for the subscribbles. It's covered again. Here, go away. Trafficking Shaw and Chaz Placencia.
Placencia, yeah. You're right.
Placencia.
Alright. Alright.
Excelsior.
Enjoy your nibbles.
Got into the song.
Placencia.
God damn it.
Our calls are fun.
Come on, man.
We're fun people here.
Are you gonna have any of your characters sing?
It's actually funny you bring that up, actually. There are, if the voice actor or actress in question can sing, then yes.
Is there gonna be a musical episode?
No.
Yeah, what I was about to say was we are not fucking going there.
A musical episode in the sense of like the classical meaning, probably not. A musical episode in the sense on Lily wants to have a musical, maybe. It would just kind of be, it would be like an in-universe thing more than like what you are referring to. Nobody defies Lily.
Yep.
As long as you make it happen, I just need it to happen now.
However, how
Maverick
much
is-
actual on-screen singing will be possibly like little to nothing. Like it would just be like a thing that happens, but I don't know if there would be if we would do much
So,
with
like,
it.
all right,
I just imagine everyone's in this musical episode because Lily's wants a musical, and then Mag's just in the back, just no.
If you're getting a musical episode, then you have to be ready for karaoke level, like drunk karaoke level of singing. On
Actually, that was just brought up just now. I hope for a drunk karaoke scene at least.
Hey,
That would be the
I
only
did
time
not read
Mag
chat.
would
I was just saying. I was just saying it. That's great.
But no, so
Mac doesn't
so
sing.
specifically,
Gets drunk.
if we have a character, or if we have an actor that is cast that can sing and sing well, then we will just integrate the fact that actor can sing into that character's backstory, or not even backstory, but just like something that they do, like, you know, maybe like Haseo will have a guitar or knows how to play guitar and something like that. There's going to be several cities around the world. It's not gonna look too much different now, or than it does now. There's gonna be less people.
Reasons.
Yeah. Like, the geography shouldn't be that drastic from current real life, but it will be different because welcome to real life. Life moves on. Things change. But it shouldn't be. It's not like are certain countries like non-existent anymore. I think they're all there, but a lot can happen in like 500 years or some stuff.
Yeah.
This is like future stuff.
Don't be nervous. Audition.
No, don't.
The worst that happens is that you don't get cast.
Yeah.
Just do it.
What are we gonna do? Take your birthday away?
Hey, I will.
I mean, only if you.
You monster. Why would you even think about taking someone's birthday away?
Because I'm evil.
There's that.
We gathered that.
I mean, this is coming from the guy who made the evil boss Gizmo.
I mean, you're not wrong.
God fucking damn it.
But you ain't quite right.
Quite right.
Oh, snap.
You good?
So,
I'm grinding something and it's pissing me off.
So
Oh.
long as consent is had, then there shouldn't be any harm.
Dude.
that was great.
That is my superpower sometimes. I'm very good at quips. Sometimes.
Basically, I'm trying to get a Pokemon with a certain ability, and so I'm saved in front of it, and then I am trying. And when I catch it, I check its ability, and then if it's not the ability I want, I reset. And I've been trying for like over an hour, and I keep getting the same goddamn ability, and it's pissing me off.
In
Oh.
other words, you're looking for
Because as
genetic
far as because the normal way to do it is to get what's the little guy and then Machoke?
Yeah,
Machop and Machoke. You get a Machop or a Machoke. What he's trying to get a direct Machamp from Giant's Mirror.
And it keeps having the Guts ability, and I want the No Guard ability, and I don't know if because it is a
Yeah, because it sounds to me like this is does it have the same exact moveset and everything every time? Because at that point, it would probably be, it's not random.
It's the same level every time.
Yeah, I'm not surprised about level, but is there any way to check like the very minute specifics of them? Are they all exactly the same stats every time, no variance whatsoever?
I think it might be.
If that's the case, then it's not random. It's a set. Like they actually set the thing to be that. And at that point, if it's never random, then of course you're going to get the same one every time.
It's so aggravating.
You know what? Check their
thing.
natures. Go check their natures.
that's
If their
a great
natures
idea.
exact. Huh?
I didn't even think about it. That's a great idea.
Yeah. If every single one of them have the same nature, then it's never random.
That's a fantastic idea. I'll try that.
Wesley, I don't understand.
Wanderer. You know what? So does anyone know if Wanderer Pokemon ever change?
Nope. I got nothing for you guys.
Do have random.
What is
Not
your
traits.
fancy Pokemon thing you speak of?
Are you talking about the Pokemans?
Yeah, there's those Pokemans. Jesus.
It's a great idea. Fucking the natures. Nature hasn't changed, and there we go. I can stop wasting my fucking time again.
Poke your moms?
Language. There's a child on stream, Tony.
What?
Wait, what?
There's a child on stream.
Where?
Who?
I'm waiting. Some people have gotten it.
Yeah.
She might not be in the current dimension that we're in. Maybe.
Oh, okay,
Ah,
okay.
wonderful, got it.
All right. Got it.
I mean, you had to explain it, but like it was good.
I mean, is it good if I have to kind of like nudge it? Poor
Speaking of,
presentation.
Royce, we actually just finished cutting all of your lines today.
Oh, good. I thought she just threw out what you didn't need and burnt it.
Yep, pretty much.
Good.
We've been going kind of slow on that because I've been wanting Doger to kind of focus on himself, you know.
Oh yeah. Personal health
It's
above
kind of a
all.
rough time for him.
And Jared, I haven't even gotten started on the puns yet. Like I haven't said a single one.
Oh, I'm sure we can fix that.
Don't forget the butt stuff.
Lord.
All right, Wesley, thanks for joining us.
Oh,
Bye. Have a good time.
Have a good night.
Adios.
Time.
All right, we should be back. My OBS clipped out for a second, as it always
Yeah, it
fucking
did.
does.
As is tradition.
As is tradition.
I mean, yeah, at this point, I feel like it goes out at least once a stream.
That's probably one of my favorite South Park episodes, Tony.
Oh my god, right? So good.
They're both sticking their arms in the royal pudding, as is tradition. The roof is falling in. This is definitely not tradition.
All right, you mutant duck wrestler, you better be the right one.
Why are you talking to me like I'm some sort of... Wait, what?
So
I'm gonna need you to elaborate.
For every
Well, won't you be disappointed?
So the nature was different.
No, it's the same nature. You know what? Hold up. Actually,
Oh, were you abandoning them every time?
No, so I catch it.
Yeah.
If,
Oh, right, because you can only have one a day, right?
yeah.
Okay, so you're turning the game off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay,
it's gonna be
so
the exact same.
I
Pokemon.
thought there was at least like a catalog that you can go for.
Actually, we don't want to do. Actually, I'm going to.
In that case, there's an unfortunate answer that I can give you. It is entirely possible that they are random, but they randomize per day.
That's
Yeah.
actually. I just tried changing the date, and I'm going to see if the nature changes.
Yeah,
Because
if it loads it once and then keeps it until the day changes, that can be a thing.
Yeah, that'll affect RNGesus. Definitely.
Ooh,
Mm,
we're almost there.
But yeah, I can't find anything for or against strong Pokemon having like is it a list and then it generates just one from the list.
Thank you so much for the scribbles.
But of course, now comes the worst problem on if you change the day. If you change the day, now it might not be the Machamp that's there, correct?
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Damn
Ooh,
it.
I like that much better, Miki.
Aha!
Oh,
I
what?
like that much better.
I thought of things.
I just like that Mac is
What I miss?
I did stuff.
Alright, well now I have to go back on the stream, see what he did.
You can still see it.
Well, I wasn't here for the part that you changed.
No,
So I don't have
No,
the
no,
original
it's
reference.
kind
on
of
screen.
obvious. Yeah, it's on screen right now.
Oh, I see it on screen, but I have no reference point to where to look, so I don't know what I'm looking at. What's
It's
the
the
part that's
hand.
the better?
It's the hand.
Lisette is poking Volcus's head.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, much better.
You silly moose.
Again, I came back after the change was done, so I have no reference to what was different.
It
Doesn't matter. You're Canadian, and so therefore you're a silly moose.
Damn.
Or a silly goose.
Nope, silly moose.
Why not both?
Well, because geese are assholes.
Yeah.
Canadian geese.
Fucking dude, Cobra chickens are dicks.
Cobra chicken. That's the first time I've ever heard that. and I
You
love
want
it.
to hear where that came from?
Tell him.
All right,
Story
check
time,
it.
chat.
So, I back when I worked in Iowa, there was this Lebanese guy I worked with some impronounceable fucking name, but the first two letters were M-O, so we called him Mo. And no,
I understand that.
Anyway, hold up, give me just a second. I need to check the nature on this sucker real quick. All right, come on.
Speaking of names, that got shortened.
All right, so
When I was in the Navy. Oh, go ahead.
I've changed the date 3 times, and each time I've been timid. Fucking goddamn motherfucker.
And that it's still unfortunately a small sample size, but that also could just be that tells me at least that is in the theory towards the very strong Pokemon. Instead of them being random, they're a dedicated set, and then you'll always get the same one every time. Like they're exactly the same.
So annoying.
Or it's randomized to your start kernel.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, Cobra chickens. All right, check it. So I worked with this Lebanese guy named Mo, and English wasn't his first language. Hell, it wasn't even his 5th language. This man could speak so many fucking languages, it was insane. Like Lebanese, French, Russian, German, Spanish.
You were working with an international spy.
Yeah, pretty much. So, anyway, he was, it was when he first started. He was, still kind of getting used to everything. He understood the software side of things, but not the hardware side of things. So
that guy got it.
So when we were doing PMs at our sites, we were at a site that was at the mile-long bridge. For those of you from Iowa, you'll know what I'm talking about. As the name suggests, it's a mile-long bridge. And obviously it's on the water. Anyway.
Typically are.
So I sent him to go do work in the cabinet while I did the remote side of things, looking at the software, making sure everything was I could get to everything remotely. And normally it would take him about 10 minutes to get done. This time, no, it took him almost 30 minutes. And he gets back to the truck, and I go, "Hey, dude, what was taking so long? What happened?" And he goes, "I do not know the word, but the Cobra chickens would not leave me alone." And I'm like, "The Cobra chicken?" It's like, "Yeah, and it's a bunch of fucking geeks." And I'm like, "That is fantastic." And so from that point forward, I've been calling them Cobra chickens.
Real quick, I don't know actually how long it was ago, but Marak wanted to remind Miki that it's my remark. Don't forget to save your change.
I saved.
Yep.
I saved.
Oh, it's also possible that we'll just stay that Machamp until you catch it, and then it will re-roll. Just no one
No. Well, Marak then stated next, is there any chance that Volca swarms up to Lizette? At least to the point of not being constantly annoyed?
I don't know. You'll have to tune in and find out.
Maybe.
That's a
That's
Well, the answer to that is the speculative maybe,
Yeah.
because that's the same thing as we can't tell you.
that would be spoilers, and we don't do that here.
And or undecided, you'll never know. Once again, it's just maybe read the story, but it depends on how I feel.
Yep.
You're talking
Can't have,
to the gods
can't have
of this
spoilers
world.
if I haven't decided yet.
Oh. Can't be spoilers.
Oh, I like where this stream is going.
Good.
But yeah, so that's and the funny thing is though, so every job that I've had since, I have, there's always been geese around, and I call them cobra chickens, and my coworkers always look at me like, "What the fuck did you just call them?" And so I tell the story, and then it catches on, and then they start calling them cobra chickens.
Double O Mo described geese in the best way possible.
Right?
No, I'm not going to ignore you, Marak. I refuse. I refuse.
In other words,
Someone will pay attention to you.
Malware and infecting people with that utterance.
I love it, dude. I love it. It was great. Speaking of my old work my old job in Iowa, so there was this one of my favorite old coworkers, and one of my old coworkers that I actually consider a friend. His name's Clint, and him and I we still stay in touch every now and then. We'll check in with each other, see how everything's going. But Clint actually started Darkon being a meme in the office. and that is still going on to this day.
I see Darkon being a meme.
So, alright, so check it. So,
Pun.
Yeah.
Unintentional pun. Serves my I'll call you out on that.
So,
It's okay, I was going to too.
when I would talk about my internet friends a lot at work. Darkon being first among them, as he was the one that I talked to the most. And in fact, Darkon is actually like my closest friend, so I talked about him a lot. And at one point, Darkon did something. And I started laughing about it, I was telling a story about him, like he was mind controlling my cat, like he does.
He does. He really fucking does.
Yeah, and Clint just he hears the end of this and he goes, "That is just classic Darkon," and that just caught on, because then it's just like classic Darkon, and so something would happen in the office, the printer would break, and it's a classic Darkon. And so it's just, when something happened, the default response in the office then going forward was classic Darkon. He became a meme. We had the elderly fucking secretary lady, some foreign lady who barely speaks English and is 70 years old, saying in her broken English, classic Darkon. It was fucking hilarious.
Classic Darkon.
I still remember Darkon's fucking reaction when I told him he's a meme in the office. He's just like, damn it.
Where can I get fucking election updates?
Google.
Well,
Wouldn't
you have to wait until today is. When you have to wait until today is done first, and
you
then
can get
Well,
status.
Yeah, so polls are closed here on the East Coast in most places. I think a few places stay open a little bit later.
I can't believe that I literally just typed in U.S. election into Google and it's just on the damn front page. How have you not tried Google yet?
Well, I did, but my search terms were a little bit too specific.
Just type in the words U.S.
There
election.
we go.
And then bam.
Just type in U and it'll say U.S. election.
Oh shit.
Oh wow, it does it on the U. Oh, it actually does. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm not joking.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people typing that in. If it gets it on the letter U.
It's kind of a big deal.
I swear to God, Georgia, I need you to do better.
Nah, as fun as that is, because people cannot keep a cool head, we are gonna fundamentally ask that you keep that to yourself.
Despite how relevant it is, we're just not going to talk about that because people can't keep cool heads.
The reason why PhatDogStudios does not provide emissary services for the United States government.
Amongst other things, yeah.
That's so official.
Unlike the
We
U.S.
are
government, we do negotiate.
Well, I mean, technically speaking, guys,
With
we
Chinese.
are technically speaking, we are now officially a multimedia production company.
Interesting.
What?
It's just so interesting to think about that.
Right? It's crazy. This all started as fucking making stupid parodies on the internet 14 years ago.
I'm so glad that I jumped in with you guys, just full on executive producer whenever I found you.
See, guys, right there, fucking first-hand experience. It is worth becoming an executive producer because not only do you get cool perks that no one else does, like especially the maximum overdog and up, you get to submit, and get art made of yourself that will show up and check, but you also get to see stuff from the ground level, the stuff that doesn't get off the cutting room floor, the good, the bad, the ugly.
We've been talking about actually doing this for months. Before we hired Miki and stuff.
Yep.
Woo!
This had been we've been talking about this since I became an executive producer.
Yep.
I'm here now though.
In fact, actually, we have on several occasions pulled our executive producers into a group call after we had finished a writing session and did a cold read of what we had written.
And we tear it apart.
Reaction.
And we tear it apart, and you can too.
Also, don't bleed your wallet dry. It's only worth it if you can afford it.
And only if you can afford it.
Yeah. Don't. There is zero obligation. Just being here, watching, hanging out with us, watching our videos, subbing, liking, sharing, commenting, all of that helps. The Patreon is just for the people, and to quote Miki, that like to go extra.
And I do like being extra.
I feel like I now have two very coined phrases. Cody knows one of them.
I do.
Okay, bye-bye. I'm gonna go play some Among Us.
All right, thanks for joining us.
Peace, dude.
So, what are they, Miki?
One of them is that's a whole ass mood.
That is a whole ass mood.
It's a whole ass mood. Shit, I forgot the other one, but I just said it. Oh, the extra one.
Yeah.
That's
The
right.
extra one.
Because I'm extra.
To the point where you're extra to a fault.
Yeah.
So we need to get some Miki merch made.
Oh lord.
Eventually, yes.
With her catchphrases.
Well, once we get into the 6 figures of subs, that's when we can actually start getting merch made and not have companies take advantage of us.
Huh.
I need to teach you how to drop ship print on demand shit.
Well, no. So what I mean by that is the sites that that people can buy from, like Shark Robot or what have you. If you're a smaller channel, they don't give you as good of deals. They basically take advantage of it because you don't have that weight to throw around.
No, we just do a Shopify store. We'll talk later.
Okay, we'll talk later. We shall talk later.
Yeah, because I still need to talk with you about some other things too.
That's right. I'm sorry. I forgot that you wanted to talk shop about that, dude. Things have been crazy. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. So I understand. I just bought a restaurant. So I've been trying to get that up and running. We got hopefully health inspection in a week, as long as they accept our stuff.
I was gonna say,
tomorrow.
how is that going?
There's a Doger in the chat.
There is, yes.
Oh,
There's a
shit.
Doger in the chat.
Doger, get your ass in here.
It's going really, really well. Really
Yeah?
well.
Good. Excellent. Love to hear.
Thanks for joining us, Joe.
As long as the health department accepts all of our documents tomorrow, we'll be inspected within seven days. And then as long as that happens, we can hit our opening date of the 13th. So
If your restaurant is not named Me So Hungry, I'm gonna be disappointed.
if I was,
You're still on that.
it is just the Corner Bistro. A very simple name for a very simple town.
Sounds cute.
I am the disappointed.
You are. However, if I ever get a wild hair at my ass to go open up another restaurant,
Dude, if you open up an Asian restaurant, you have my permission to use Me So Hungry.
no, it's gonna be a pho place, and it's gonna be the Pho King.
Alright, that's pretty good.
Lasai.
That's pretty good. Well, I'm telling you though, Me So Hungry for an Asian restaurant.
So,
It would be fucking phenomenal.
Diego.
Dude, the
It's also a little offensive. It's also a little offensive.
Oh my god, dude, the name alone and the outrage towards the name would generate business.
It would. It would. There's no such thing as bad press.
I don't know if I agree with that phrasing. Like I've said it before in joke, but there is definitely bad press.
And so in marketing, there's no such thing as bad press. It's
Right,
just
'cause it's
there's
all-
there's bad ways to respond to it.
I can partially get behind that.
Yeah.
I guess like if it becomes a slam campaign against you, that's no longer press.
Yeah.
So
No
I can see where people are meaning from it.
I mean,
at any point when it starts
look at
becoming that level of bad, it's not press anymore; it's a vendetta.
Jared
look
said
at Chipotle. They've
Jared
had
said-
how many food poisoning outbreaks?
way too many, yeah. Jared says there's a 50s cafe called Fat Tony's Cafe in this town, spelt the exact same way my name is. That's
I didn't know you owned a restaurant.
Grand Theft Auto's entire marketing scheme is causing intentional outrage in order for the outrage to become their marketing.
Yep.
And then people are real life angry at them and want them to all actually die. And then they go, "Cool, buy our game." And they have become one of the most financially successful franchises on the planet.
Yep. No such thing as bad press. Only bad ways to respond to it.
Yep.
Oh my god.
And there's your marketing major tip of the week.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I forgot I did that.
Huh. So close.
So close. But so far. Ugh. Just so much friggin'. we've this whole thing I've been constantly getting auditions, and I keep getting pinged with new auditions.
I have to do a few things, but I do plan on auditioning.
You know that you don't need to see the auditions live as they come in.
You're right, but it makes me happy.
It may make you happy, but turn it off and take a break from
You
it.
can
'cause-
you can look at it whenever you feel like it at your leisure. You don't need it to be pinging you.
What did you just say?
No, all right, no, it's pinging me, and that I have the inbox open on.
Okay.
Yeah, I have it open.
Okay.
And it makes a little sound when it's open on my computer.
All right, that's different. I thought you had it like applied to your phone or something.
Man, that line art looking good.
Yee. Alright, what is happening over here? Why is it doing this?
I'm gonna deafen myself for just a minute. I gotta watch something.
Why does anything doing?
No. That didn't fix it. Oh, here we go. Maybe if I do this, it'll fix it. Navigator tools. It did not fix it.
Yeah, shit.
Shit.
Yeah, it's like... Oh, that's the wrong one.
Oh no!
So this is like my toolbar on the left-hand side here. But my tools are off center. I can't get to all of my tools. And there's not like a scroll bar or anything there.
This is when you Control S and restart the program.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright, let's try this.
Won't be a Fat Dog stream without technical difficulties.
Oh, again?
There we go.
Her
Nah,
tools
this
wouldn't tool.
different.
Oh.
My tools would not tool.
So your tone of voice should have been, oh, again.
Okay. How the fuck do I want to do this? Everybody on a separate... That just seems like a lot. Alright. Here's how we're gonna do this. Oh, Mira was... I don't know why Mira was still open. She was hanging. She was hanging out. She was just there.
Molly. She's definitely one of my favorite characters.
Oh, she's fun. For sure. Alright.
Molly's my favorite. Well, behind Lily.
No!
Mute yourself when you're gonna yawn. God.
You cut that shit out!
You do not acknowledge exhaustion. It is a fake emotion.
No, it isn't. It's a state of being for the weak.
I don't know why I clicked on it, and I don't know what I'm looking at, but I'm sending it to you because it makes me sad, and I made my best guess. Nice numbers. Sorry, no, I sent something to Anthony. I just don't want to get into it because it's not something that needs to be getting into. I clicked the thing and I'm like, huh, weird.
Oh, and Miki, I will get you a tracking number tomorrow. I got the box today, and I've been super busy.
Oh no, I mean, but geez, I'm seriously, quite literally, just happy that you're even doing the thing.
The thing.
Do the thing.
Thank you.
We got another sub.
Enjoy your nipples.
Ta dudes.
Yeah. I wish Chibi was down here so we could start quoting Stick Nasty and Lit. It's just not the same without her.
I can't do the baton!
Because it's a fucking zipper, dude.
So there's been a question, I think. Top 5 favorite characters in chat.
Oh man, how can I? That's not fair.
That's like asking to pick. That's like you asking a parent to pick their favorite child.
Yes, pick your favorite child right now.
I do not feel comfortable with this question.
All right, so Tetra, Lily, Macro, Molly.
I was gonna say, like, I'm just gonna name them all.
And I kind of like Dolus. Like I put a lot into Dolus.
Yeah, I would need like some extra criteria on like in what category. I love them all, but I love
just
them
in
for
order.
very different reasons.
Just in order, your favorite to your least favorite. Top 5. Let's go.
I wouldn't even know how to do that. Genuinely.
Yeah.
How long did it take me to get good at drawing? So, all right.
It's kind of subjective. What do you consider to be good at drawing?
I mean, exactly. Here's the thing: is like, first and foremost, when you first started drawing, there are some people who have an aptitude for it, and some people who do have to work harder. Does that mean that you can't achieve getting like better at drawing? Absolutely not. The more that you practice, the better that you'll get. The more time that you invest and the more effort that you put into your practice, the faster you'll get better. So realistically speaking, like for me, I've been drawing for 20 years, but for probably a good 7 of those years, I wasn't consistently drawing anymore. So there was a serious like inhibitor there. But I mean, absolutely. If you practice, you will get better, and you just you shouldn't give up. You should go. What you should do is you should go and find an artist that inspires you, and look at what they do, how they do it, and I mean, even for me, I started out tracing artists that I admired. Because I liked their style, I liked what they could do. Of course, the at that point, you're never wanting to claim what's being done as yours. That's the only like bad thing about tracing is if you're trying to claim something that's not yours. It's not. Not cool.
Don't plagiarize.
Don't do that. But as far as like a practicing technique, if you feel like you're trying to get better at it, and go to the people who you think are good at it. See what they do. Like, you know, that's how I did it. That's how I got better. And I still, every day, I still train myself. I still go on Instagram and scroll through artist tips and save down stuff and, you know, practice.
Scientifically speaking, it takes an average of 10,000 hours of doing something for you to consider mastering it.
Even monkeys need to learn how to climb a tree.
Jared!
That's adorable.
Dude, you're already in the Discord server. Relax. That is a very nice thing you said, but still, come on.
What? I zoned out. What happened?
No. He just said, artist I admire. Got it. Stares at screen. It's very nice of him to say, but...
Very cute.
Design-wise, okay. I think I could pick my top 5 just based on their... No, you know what? Based on writing, who's my favorite to write for? I think Darkon, I think we can pick that, right?
I have things design-wise, though it's going to be from the creation angle design-wise instead of just a pure autistic one.
You mean artistic, not autistic.
I tried to say that, but I am currently doing rotations, so this is hard. I mean, you try to say words while doing raid boss stuff. By the way, I really need to wrap this up and then get back to clean up. Yeah, you do yours, and then I'll do mine, because, like, I do have a different category of art as an answer.
I'm gonna do my top 5 from a writing standpoint. Who's my favorite to write for? So, my favorite to write for starting with my most favorites to write for would probably... It would definitely have to be Molly. Molly is going to be a lot of fun to write for. As my first pick. Followed closely by the Black Hand. You know, you see the theme here? I like the crazies.
We know.
Followed by Dolus. Followed by Volcus.
By
Followed
who?
by Volcus.
Oh, okay.
Followed by Lily. For the people that in my top 5 in terms of like writing for them. And Molly is a relatively new addition to the crew too. Oh shit! I just lost my flip flop.
How dare you? You're favoring the new baby more than the others.
Oh woo woo. I'm glad I could add to that.
Your addition is well contributed.
Well received, it seems.
I once again could not English because fuck.
Darkon suffers from not enough RAM.
Yeah, this joke
He needs
again.
more RAM. It's see, I need more storage capacity. I need more memory.
Yeah.
And Darkon needs more RAM.
Just download more.
Right? RAM.com.
No, do not actually go to downloadmoreram.com. That is a real website with a lot of viruses. Do not.
I thought you were gonna
Actually,
say a
do
lot
not.
of porn, and I just really
Nope.
wasn't sure how I felt about that.
Nope,
I
it
feel
was
like-
viruses.
With a website like that, that's just digital Darwinism at that point.
Right?
Mhm.
Okay, so to be fair, in the 90s,
To be?
there was a program to virtually increase your RAM.
Yeah, I know exactly
The
the one you're
90s.
talking about.
And it is no longer the 90s.
No, that program still exists. That's
I'm not
still
saying
a
it
real thing that still happens.
Yeah.
Because people do not know the difference, but people still do not know the difference between your virtual RAM and your actual RAM. That is a real RAM scam that still happens to this day. I already know I don't know it by name, but I know what you're talking about.
Yes. But it was a legitimate thing, and it actually did make your computer faster. And what it did was it allocated disk space
It
and
It
actively
upped your-
wrote and rewrote that specific disk space. So, it was a thing, and I can understand how, the less technologically literate.
If you
Of
were
our
in a scenario
PCs.
where you were actually using virtual RAM instead of real RAM because you were overmaxing your computer, in some regards, having more virtual RAM allotted will help. But that's not RAM.
But to the not technologically literate
Mhm.
of us, mainly, the elderly generation, that was a legitimate thing
No.
that they knew.
Hi, kitty.
So, they'd be like, yeah, no, I used this back in the 90s.
Yeah. Oh, hi, kitty.
When I first got my computer,
Who's your good kitty?
that I haven't upgraded in 15 years because it works just fine the way it is.
Who's your good kitty?
Yeah.
Here you are.
I used my mom's 5-year-old laptop today for some work shit. I will never do that again. I will go home and do it from home. The response time to open up things was just atrocious. Now I am spoiled. Like my laptop is a
we live in the
beast.
era. We live in the era where Word documents open in so fast that we can only call it instant. Where back in the day, it was 20 seconds.
I also have fiber at my house too, so loading web pages, it's instant.
Hey,
Oh.
Miki,
Yeah.
how long before
Oh,
the
no.
donation goal? How long did it take for you to save an art page again?
while.
And then that is what you're talking about right now was the reason and the origin of #MikiSave. Because once we realized, oh, she has this habit out of like survival. She has this habit because her computer, like saving was a commitment for like the next couple minutes. And then we all decided, nope, we gotta get you a better computer. We're gonna give you a solid state. What's a solid state? What does that mean? Oh boy, we're getting you a solid state.
It's
I thought the original reason was so that she could game with us.
It's all good now. It's all good now. All of you guys and all of your generosity actually helped Miki out by a lot, and we love you.
Yes.
Her sound quality is about to get a lot better too.
Huh? What?
Her sound quality is about to get a lot better too.
It is! I'm so excited! Excuse me. I'll refine myself. But I am very excited.
We have been like I think the most enjoyment I've had, aside from actually having Check get made from bringing Miki on board, is kind of watching her reaction and overall excitement to stuff that has become commonplace for us.
Yeah.
And it will. I don't think that I could ever treat the generosity and kindness that you people show me as commonplace. I just don't. I don't think that I don't have that. Not possible.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna.
Better word. Very frequent. Excessive generosity.
Yeah. It's we do not take it for granted ever.
Oh, certainly not. No, I just
never take it for granted. It always blows us away. But I more so mean not just the generosity, but I mean like in the sense that, you know, the overall fan interaction and how much they, you know, they love chilling with us and just everything. Like, you know, because Miki went from little to no social media presence, I guess.
Yeah, kind of.
To having an audience of almost 60,000, like overnight.
Yeah.
And so it's just kind of fun. It's like experiencing it for the first time all over again, and it makes me happy.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, no, I certainly. It's really funny because when I think about it, when Tony first brought me on, I think I underestimated the actual like capacity of what I was stepping into, and he like even said, yeah, I mean, he even like warned, like it was like not a warning, but he even like warned me about it and was like, you know, do you realize like what you're getting yourself into? And I was like, I'll be fine.
I remember one of the things was like, when this happens, don't worry, we'll be there for you. It's like, you're treating this like I'm gonna have a breakdown.
Oh, you will. It's not an if.
So it started happening. Take guess what?
Then she's like, "Oh my god, why did Cody make so many memes?"
But yeah, no, like I straight up, I told her when she was getting ready to accept the position, I told her, I said, okay, so I'm gonna introduce you to the fans, and just based on your personality and what I know about them and their tendencies, they're gonna take you like a fat. They're gonna take you like a fat kid on cake.
Man.
What a delicious cake that was.
Yeah.
Aw, gee, thanks. I'm a delicious cake.
And I don't think she truly.
I did not. No. You see, critical breakdown. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know.
I was there. I don't remember any breakdowns.
I didn't have any breakdowns. I did good.
But anyway, you were saying?
Oh yeah,
not a breakdown, just a lot of happy.
Just a lot of happy. No, I definitely did not anticipate like at all the capacity that it was gonna get to. Just having like even, you know, when we first started, we had maybe like 13 consistent people on the stream.
Yep.
And that was like mind blowing to me that 13 people wanted to take the time out of their day to actually like watch me draw, and I was just like, what is wrong with you? Not really, but you know, and like even now just to see it sitting at 29, I'm just like, Jesus.
31 actually.
Oh, okay. 30 then, because I know I'm one of them.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, that 31 might have been her, like, joining in the check.
But, yeah, I know, I definitely did not, Yeah, okay, I need to fix that real quick. Clip.
I also told her to prepare for a lot of people wanting to commission her.
Oh yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah, like as soon as you start doing this, you're gonna get a lot of people wanting to commission you. I guarantee it. And she was just saying before the stream started that she's got a fucking wait list now. Oh,
She does. She has a wait list.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty lengthy, actually.
But I'm sorry, was that words?
Yes. Whatever. God. No, I mean, I've definitely loved it, and I'm like really thankful to everybody who has accepted me with open arms, because that means the world to me, you know. And I think probably the most surprising to me out of all of it was just how great everybody was, all of the fans, all of my fellow fat dogs. You know, that was a huge part.
You know, I think the best way we can describe how the fans took to her, look at the black hand going at Jin. That's Miki is Jin minus the stop.
There was a little bit of stop, but it was more endearing.
Yeah.
So we've consistently had a growth in viewership every week that we do this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've had an average of what I can see is 27, 28 people in chat, like an average of that.
Yep.
Whatever.
And those people stick around for like pretty much the whole thing.
Yeah, and I mean, these streams go on between 3 and 4 hours. Sometimes 5.
They do that, don't they?
Yeah, you said doo-doo.
Very funny. So funny. Oh ho ho.
But yeah, just and then we get the. It's always a treat, especially when we when we get new people and then fucking they go that extra mile and they fucking use like Super Chat or Patreon. Like that's always it's awesome.
Yeah, that's what gets. I think the moment that I realized what I had actually stepped into was the day that we started the funding for to get me a computer.
Yeah,
I think that's when it really hit that I was like, what are you people doing?
That was the beginning of the OCD war.
You
the OCD war. Oh my god, I forgot about that.
You were accepted into the group, and now we must help you out in any way we can.
It was acceptance into the group and the creation of an entire in-group meme that continues to this day.
The OCD and the OC don'ts.
I still hate it.
Your
too.
entry into PhatDog created a civil war that rages to this day.
Lord.
But genuinely, Miki, you are a very pleasant person to talk to and be around. So thank you for that. Thank you for bringing that.
Yeah. It definitely makes things easier that she's just amazing.
She's so fucking bubbly. Like, no, Miki has got to be one of the most bubbly people I've ever met, and not in like the oh my god, I'm an airhead bubbly. Like the endearing bubbly, not the annoying bubbly.
Not
Is this
physical
forced
bubbles here?
Miki, is this forced uplift of you? Is it a little awkward? Because if it is, let's just make it more awkward. You're
Wow!
fantastic.
I was actually gonna say, let's make it more awkward.
Wow!
Crank it up.
Y'all are great. Love it.
Yeah.
We are.
Yo, Nuke, you got an Owen Wilson wow sound on that board.
I do.
Somewhere.
Somewhere. I gotta fucking find it.
Oh man. Oh, that'd be fun.
Oh,
Well done.
man. Y'all are.
I also have this wow. The fuck? Why isn't that working?
Wow.
Wow, it doesn't work. Wow.
Wow.
At first, that was a womp womp.
You were told me okay.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
what the heck?
I didn't like that.
That didn't. Whatever that was, that didn't even sound right.
Be careful what sound clips you use. We don't want to be copyright claimed.
You're right.
Yeah.
Go
The bots are still awkward and weird.
You're right. Go back to the Pornhub sound effects.
Oh my god.
I mean,
So I had a feeling that's what that was. Okay, so I was right.
Nuke,
Again,
you are all right,
I
my man.
wouldn't
You
know.
are all right.
Again, I actually wouldn't know. I just had a random guess and I was right.
Good man.
I gotta figure out why my other line is doing this.
excuse me.
Oh my gosh. All right, Volcus, you're a little too dark skinned for this.
So you guys actually want to hear something really funny?
Show.
So I posted this in shitpost earlier today, but I think someone at my work is a fan of us.
Aw.
And what I mean by that is there are little online classes that I'm required to take as a part of the job, and they send out every so many months, right?
Okay.
And so
CU credits.
So this morning, when I woke up, I checked my emails, as I do, and the class name, and I shit you not, is Don't Be Dave.
I mean, you don't want to be a Dave.
You don't. That is the truer words have never been spoken.
This is the funniest. It definitely woke me up. It gave me a good laugh. It gave me a really good laugh.
Lord. That's it'll I think that's what will break me is the day that I am ever in public or just like at a con or something and somebody goes, "Is that Miki?" And I think that's the day that I'm literally gonna just like end my life.
I've actually had that happen a few times.
I've had it happen to me once as a cosplayer. And I think they like recognized my cosplay, but it was only a one-time thing, and I at that point still was like in the very much so the minority, kind of like I don't know. Yeah, no, the day that happens, I think that I'll
It's not something you'll ever get used to. I can promise you. It's happened to me a few times already. None of them actually at conventions. It was always out at like the mall or something.
Oh, crazy. That's insane.
The first time it happened, we were in a Spencer's gifts, and one of the employees recognized us. This was like right after Tiva, and he started freaking out, and to the point like it's screwed with Chibi to the point where she actually kind of started to hyperventilating.
Aww.
Like it was one of those like she got the constant nervous laughter, and this is before we had the inhaler. So that was kind of scary, but it was also very unique situation. And one of the things that kind of stuck out to me was like, Because like he saw that we were kind of like, you know, on the back foot a little bit. And like, what? You didn't think you'd run into one of your fans? And I go, dude, to be honest, I'm still getting used to the fact that we have fans.
Yeah.
the just yeah.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. I think is that I have fans. That's weird.
Though.
It is weird. Like I totally understand that feeling. Like my Twitch channel, like I finally hit most of the requirements for affiliate the other day. I have 50 followers. That's weird to me.
Yay! So congrats. Yeah, it's a weird...
Oh, by the way, Miki, you missed one of Molly's hands.
Who?
Molly's.
Oh, you right.
There we are.
Better.
No, see now, Miki, because at this point, since it's happened to me 2 times, it is granted it's something I won't ever get used to, but I'm not gonna like lose my mind over it anymore. Like it's like, oh, that was cool. That was really nice. That was fun. The thing that will break me straight up is when I run into a Czech cosplayer.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna start falling in public.
Yeah.
you and Darkon that'll be the end of days for you.
Mm-hmm.
So that will definitely be like, and like even more so, but like they're a Czech cosplayer and like they don't know who like I am, for example. Like they're just a fan of like the manga itself, but they don't actually know me by face. And like they're gonna have me losing my mind over that, and they're like, "Who's this Joker?" And I'm like,
"Well, I holy crap! Like I thought I liked Czech. This guy likes Czech even more than I do. He's like dying over here." Who the fuck are you? Why are you freaking out? Hello, Fazio, creator Czech. Over there, the other guy losing his mind over there is Benjamin Ass, the co-writer. What? And then they're gonna start losing their minds because the writers are here.
So we've got a request from Nightmare Reaper to give a shout out to Foo Boy. Hey, Foo Boy. The Foo Boy.
Who's a boy?
Foo Boy.
Oh boy. Shout out to them.
Shout out. Yeah.
I am a person.
But yeah, no, I will definitely. And the thing is, like, it would have to be like unprompted. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because you know, if like people are hearing this, like, oh, then I'm gonna do this to break them. You know, it's like it still means a lot, but it would mean significantly more for someone to do it unprompted.
But that's why you talked about the people that don't know us, the people that are cosplaying because cosplay.
Exactly. Yeah.
So what happens when you run into fourth wall cosplayers?
The fuck?
What is a fourth? Yeah. What is?
Deadpool.
When you cosplay as the creators.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh.
The fuck?
Yeah, I don't know how I'd feel about that.
I feel like I just presented a topic and never even approached your conscious conception.
Nope. That is absolutely not even a thing that I even thought was real.
If that happens.
And now it's out there.
I believe, you know what? I believe that's illegal. I'm very confident that's called identity theft.
No, if that happens, I'm gonna have a third party take a picture of us doing the Spider-Man meme to each other.
Yes.
Yeah. It's the only.
There is no other appropriate response. God, now you're making me think of the Spider-Man meme, but it's like Czech characters.
Hey Doge, thanks for joining us, bud.
Hey.
How's it going?
It's alright. There's another appropriate response.
Oh, what's that?
You take a picture of you guys doing the fusion dance.
So what happens when Dragon Ball Super Goku and GT Goku fuse?
An abomination.
If you're talking about the fucking game tie-in, don't even.
If that's a thing I did not know, I was just spouting nonsense.
It could totally happen in it too. You've just made me realize it. I can't remember what the game is called.
If we're talking about Dragon Ball fusions, then
are you talking about Jump Force?
Yeah, Super Dragon Ball Heroes.
Everything happens in Super Dragon Ball Heroes. I would be actually shocked that that's not already a thing somehow.
It hasn't happened. Maybe because Toriyama was all like, "Don't do this." Specifically, don't do this because I could never top anything in the actual thing.
That's like, it's Super Saiyan 4 Ultra Instinct Goku. Where do you go from there?
Where do you go when GT Goku and GT Vegeta fuse and then do the Batara dance with GT Goku and GT Vegeta?
Yeah, exactly that.
I can't.
Yeah,
there's no other way. I'm never going to be able to bring this up again, so I have to ask: are any of you aware of the GT Super Saiyan God theory?
Nope.
So please elaborate.
Ooh, I love
how
GT.
many. So how many people did Goku? Sorry, specifically, how many Saiyans did Goku absorb the energy on during the Dragon Saga, right near the end? How many did he get energy from before he fused with Vegeta?
4, right?
It was one short. It was one short of the established number to do Super Saiyan God. And then he fused with Vegeta. And Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has red hair.
Yeah, I feel like there's a time
There's
frame
no it's not a thing because Super Saiyan God was not a concept back then, but that's the balls to the walls theory on that Gogeta was canonically some form of Super Saiyan God because his hair was red.
I do firmly believe that Dragon Ball Super Broly is going to some way tie in Super Saiyan 4 just because that is too marketable not to do.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the Shadow Dragons and shit at the end of GT do seem like they would be like gods. They are technically Shenron.
I'm amazed that Anthony hasn't said a word after I had started this.
Who knows?
Did your brain just shut down at how much sense that kind of makes, except it's all bullshit?
Maybe it was just like back burner stuff. It's nice to think that it lines up and it kind of fits nicely. It kind of makes GT just a little bit better.
Tony, someone else thinks you look like John Travolta in Pulp Fiction.
So.
Man, I really miss Oob. I miss him so much.
Which version, Oob or Maju?
Oob specifically. Maju was kind of weird. Maju was cool and all. He was powerful, or he was more powerful. But I just like Oob. Just
back again.
He's an Earthling, but he has Majin Buu's strength, which makes him on par with Goku. And I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. He's a human, but he's as strong
it's bullshit,
as
but it's a cute little bullshit. His wish got granted to fight him again, but he's not an asshole.
Yeah,
it's human in quotations. Human with the Majin soul. That's game genie hacks right there.
But I love it because I just really like the character concept, and I really like. Despite GT's flaws, I really like GT.
It's like, okay, how do we get a non-Saiyan character to the level of Saiyans?
Well, that's happened multiple times in the story. I'm assuming you mean in the current, in like the super context?
Yeah, just put the soul of a dead Saiyan level character.
I don't know. In the super context, that kind of happens throughout Super. So what are you getting at?
No, like when they were thinking of Oob and how he was essentially Kid Buu reincarnated. That level of power in an Earthling quotation.
Yeah, Oob was one of the ways to like make it work.
Exactly. Like, how do we bring Earthlings into some level of competition? Because Krillin.
Poor Krillin. See. Then why doesn't Krillin
laughing? But then Super happened.
You talk shit about Krillin, but the thing is, though, is regardless of how outmatched he's been, he's always been there.
Yep.
Oh, I'm not dissing his character, like his abilities. I'm just talking about pure power scaling.
Strong. Yeah. Before Oob came around, he was Earth's strongest human, man.
In the words of Vegeta, power levels are bullshit.
Yep.
Well, the numbers bullshit. Yes.
No, just power scaling in general is bullshit, and Super
Saiyans are bullshit.
How big is your power level?
Yeah, dude, Super's power scaling is so hard to follow.
Well, where was he supposed to go from universe? He was like, well, I went universe like scale. Now where do I go? Well, I guess I better go God.
It's like, how powerful are you? I'm.
Oh no, I don't mean that. I mean the moment to moment, episode to episode. Oh yeah, sure, this guy is totally in the same category as this other guy. Super scaling is like very strange sometimes.
It's non-existent.
It is there. No, they do a good job sometimes, and then other times it's just off the damn wall.
No, you know what? Dragon Ball Super's power scaling and power levels and the consistency is on par with Superman's writing.
You know what? I could get behind that. It's sometimes it's nice and sometimes it's absolutely wacky. I almost hate that more than if it was always wacky. Like, you can't even consistently have wacky. It's just everywhere.
That's power to push the plot at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's consistently inconsistent, and that drives me up the damn wall.
Oh yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah, like,
how strong are you? However strong it matters to push the narrative.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking yeah, no, it's just absolutely absurd, and that's Krillin can match Super Saiyan Blue apparently,
or whatever Goku was doing. Like, it's like, oh yeah, Super Saiyan Blue. He can even stand next to it without exploding. Sure, right?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And then fucking the one thing that I think pisses me off most. It's not even the power scaling. It's the fucking that they took Dragon Ball Goku and shoved it into Dragon Ball Super Goku.
Huh? Kinda. Yeah.
All
he wants to do is fight.
No, yeah, they took all of the character development that Goku did over the years in Z, where he could be. Oh. What?
Zarek said that they just wanted to stop in and say to keep up the good work before they went to bed. So I wanted to catch them before they went to bed.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, sorry. Thanks for joining us, bud. But yeah, no, it's just they took, like, can you imagine the fucking Goku from the Cell Saga and the Buu Saga doing the shit that the Goku in all of Super does consistently? Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot the seal for the Mafuba.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Fucking really? Oh, what's that you're doing, Trunks? I'm kissing her. Oh, that's strange. You're fucking married with kids.
Like, what you call your offspring? Is that some sort of mating dance, Chi-Chi? Or a fusion dance, Chi-Chi?
I could be behind it on like, oh, that's what Chi-Chi, so that's what Chi-Chi does. Oh, that's what like that means. No, he flat out says that it has never occurred. That's insane.
Like, it was funny initially, like when I didn't think about it for longer than 2 seconds.
It's a good joke. It's a good joke. Just don't think about it.
Yeah. But like the moment you think about it for more than a second, you're like, that's fucking dumb and not in a good way.
Like, that actually really is a good compromise. If it was worded in the way on like, oh, so like that's like the thing, like, oh yeah, Chi-Chi does that, but I never figured out what that was. Like, it's the same joke, but it's not like Goku didn't figure it out. That's fun. Like, okay, sure, like he's just oblivious to it. No, the fact that it has never happened at all, right?
Yeah, it's absolutely, it's just.
Pull me back.
And
then that means Vegeta is John Redcorn.
The thing is, though, it's like,
okay.
I feel like the writers for Super are fans of TFS because Dragon Ball Super Goku is just TFS Goku. Straight up.
A little bit, yeah.
He is a slightly less exaggerated version of TFS Goku.
I mean, Akira Toriyama has gone on record to say that he likes TFS.
At least. Here's the thing. Oh my god, so
Actually, no, wait,
GT's Goku's personality is better than Super's Goku's.
And that's saying something because GT Goku was kind of shit in the beginning.
I mean, it all was kind of shit in the beginning, but even then, the acting was trash. Honestly, I think GT would do well with, like, the Kai approach. Just shorten it and reduce certain lines.
They need to completely redo.
Whoa.
I'm back. I just remembered something. Are we off the topic too far?
No.
Okay.
Maybe.
Did this happen in the manga? Does somebody who knows the manga refer to this to me?
I've seen the manga.
Okay. Sorry, the manga specifically of, like, Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, okay. No.
Okay. In the anime, when he wakes up from, what did TFS call it? His pirate dream or whatever the fuck. When he wakes up in the Android Saga and he knows all about Cell, in the anime at least, they have an off-screen kiss. It happens. Did that not happen in the manga? If it did happen in the manga, then the joke makes even less sense because he's a damn liar.
I don't think that happened in the manga.
Yeah, so, sorry. I just remembered that right as I went to the bathroom.
No. GT,
so in anime terms, he's a damn liar.
Yeah, but GT outright needs to be just completely redone because they completely destroyed Pan's character. They sidelined Goten.
Mm-hmm.
Like they showed it, and they made Trunks a total bitch.
You know, I have to be blunt. Pan's poor reception as a character was a direct case study for at least me. I don't know for Anthony, but for me, writing Lily, Pan was a direct case study on what not to do for Lily.
Yeah.
She has direct influence over the plot and other characters, and not just because being nice. She will develop her own thoughts and opinions on situations that a child never should really be involved in. But welcome to real life. You don't live in a bubble. She's stuck in it. She's going to have her own opinions, and she will eventually have her own sway on other characters to agree with her. She's a real, regular, bona fide character, not just a cute or a damsel in distress. Yeah. She will, by her own actions, come up with plans, come up with plots, and see them through to the end. So, yeah, thank you. There, we brought it back to check. Pan was a direct reason why Lily is made the way that she was. She was specifically to avoid the Pan scenario.
Oh, hey, Miki.
The pandemic, if you will.
Yeah.
Wow, hold that thought.
That was phenomenal.
She is not here for pandering.
All right, guys. Just a second,
Damn
please. Miki, a reminder, Dolus's left hand is not wearing a glove.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it. Serious things killed my joke, wah.
No, I got it, and I just
yes, but no one laughed.
Does it count if I laughed on the inside?
Yes.
I definitely laughed on the inside.
I mean, I didn't laugh on the inside, I'm just asking.
I'll take it.
Yep. Dolus rocking the Michael Jackson glove. But, yeah.
Either way, there's some
Make sure
cool
your primary
ideas in
characters
GT.
matter at all times.
Yep.
Yeah, like no kidding.
It is
But,
10 p.m. Eastern time. That means MikDoodling with Mickey is going after dark.
It's always after dark somewhere. What do you mean?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's always on 5 in Margaritaville.
Peeking, my friend.
Oh my god.
It's always after dark in space. Actually,
No,
that would
that's
be
not
the
true.
maximum not true.
No,
It can never be dark in space. There's nowhere to block the light. What am I talking about?
Yeah, hey, will you do me a favor and zoom out?
Okay.
I
Also
have never been more wrong so fast in my life.
All right, so
At least you caught yourself, and I didn't have to call you out.
So from
But you know, you called me out. We kind of noticed right at the same time. I'm like, wait.
All right, so from left to right, the character on the far left, the black gentleman is Michael. He is their medical doctor. He's our medical doctor. The scantily clad woman to the right of him is Molly. She is their biologist.
Scantily clad is a polite way
The
to put it.
annoyed-looking man with the slick back hair is Volcus. He is the second in command of Quantum Roots. The woman he is holding is effectively the sugar mama of the Quantum Roots group. She angel funds them. She's Lisette Solvig. The guy getting his ear grabbed is Tucker McKinley. He is the Playboy sniper. The woman grabbing Tucker's ear is Himika Sakura. She is the tough firecracker redhead that'll kick the shit out of you. The dude kneeling beneath them laughing at Tucker is Mac. He is their mechanic. The girl to the right of Himika is the leader of Quantum Roots, Tetra. The dapper-looking gentleman staring into your soul is our main antagonist, Dolus Wraith. The little girl is Lily. The small little dragon that you can barely see is Toast. The guy to the right of Lily is our main protagonist, Haseo. The guy to the right of Haseo is Himika's older brother, Jin Sakura. The girl trying to glomp Jin is the Black Hand. She is one of our main antagonists. And the guy giving the Black Hand a dirty look is Macro Da Vinci, our tech guy.
Our tech guy.
You know, he does the science and the physics and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. He does damn good shit.
And effectively, the reason that Quantum Roots can operate without being caught is specifically because of Macro and Lisette. Macro keeps them under the radar of the government's tech because he helped design a lot of the government's tech. He's a child genius, by the way. And Lisette gives them the money needed to fund all of their operations.
Yeah, the money and the physical harboring of where they are.
Yep. Okay, sorry, I haven't been looking at chat since I was answering that. So, what are they asking me, Miki? I'm confused.
Oh, the Bichon and Tucker.
Go ahead and show them both Jin and Tucker.
Okay, I gotta dig it up.
Yeah. I mean, basically, Volcus. Volcus is a little whore. He's Lisette's little whore.
Well, you brought her in, you deal with her.
Yep.
Alright.
It's fine.
Oh, they're there.
It's never fine. This
I
is
just think of them as in love eventually.
All right, think of the Benjamins.
He'll come around.
There
we go. So there's Jin. Bishonen Jin. It's all right. We know. Sploosh.
A little hard to see it. It's kind of bright.
And there's Bishonen Tucker. Yeah.
Oh no, he's not.
Yep.
I think one of the lines that we may do, it is ripping off a line from a movie, but I thought it would be funny, like when Himika's out in the field, like on a mission or something with like Tucker or something, and like Tucker gets wet or has to like change his shirt or whatever for whatever reason. He's gonna take off his shirt and she's gonna look at him. She's like, Jesus, it's like you're photoshopped.
Ooh. I like that. That's a good one.
I forget what movie that's from. I know it's from a movie. I don't remember what. I think it might have had.
Was it the Ninja Manji?
No, it had. Oh my god, I'm brain farting so hard.
Oh, is it My Spy?
I don't know. Who's the guy who plays Deadpool? I'm brain farting so hard on his name right
Ryan
now.
Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
I'm pretty sure I had Ryan Reynolds in it.
Are you allowed to say photoshopped? Isn't that like
Crazy Stupid Love.
a trademarked word, or isn't that a brand?
You can talk about Photoshop. It's okay.
It's kind of one of those. I don't think you're supposed to, but nobody argues against it because it's free advertising, and they're not dumb enough to throw that back at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna sign off for the evening.
No. I'm talking about Photoshop. I'm not talking about a lot of other people who don't understand advertising.
Okay, yes. You're right about that.
It had a Ryan in it. Alright, I had the first name. Not Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Gosling or whatever. But yeah. It's just I think that's really funny. Because that's totally something Himika would say.
We can't say it. We can just be like, are you digitally edited? What?
No, there's no reason we couldn't say Photoshop. There's no reason we couldn't.
It's enough of a thing. I remember that it's enough of a thing once upon a time.
Unless you want to.
That it has its own trope page for TV tropes.
And you say
so
Photoshop.
Once upon a year, that was a thing that you could not do. I don't know the current situation with it. I'll look into that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure just using the term Photoshop falls under fair use because it's so prolific.
Yeah.
It's taken on a meaning of its own.
Like Google tried to trademark the phrase "Google it," and they got turned down.
And they got turned down because it's just become such a wide phrase.
Yeah.
Yes, but Candy Crush copyrighted the word candy, and they went on a rampage before something happened. And those lawsuits were real and did go through.
I mean, you could always go timely and not show your age and say something like, "Oh my god, it looks like you have a filter."
Yeah, again, I'll just look into it because I know where to look for this specific question. I used to know the actual answer to this one.
What? But that's what the kids will know.
Fuck the kids.
Oof.
Don't. Yeah, no.
Do not bash our audience live, please.
Don't literally fuck the kids. Just metaphorically.
Once
that doesn't
again,
make it better.
Do not insult our viewer base, please.
Listen, this isn't a show for kids.
Right. No, I guess. Like, you're talking about squeakers. Alright.
Yeah. But there's definitely gonna be a mission where, like, it's, like, high society or, like, they have to go undercover and fucking, like, they're gonna have to dress up and look nice.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna have Volkus, we're gonna have Lisette, we're gonna have Tucker and Himika and probably Haseo and Tetra.
Oh, Haseo and Tetra are showing up because the reason you have this idea is because of the script I wrote years ago.
And so, we're gonna get to see them all in nice evening wear, and I'm looking forward. Fucking women gonna be rocking them sexy dresses, and then you get to see the guys in awesome suits, tuxes, and what have you.
Yeah, yes, we could go the dress route.
I suppose we could also throw Molly in there as well.
And she's the most annoyed.
Oh my god, right? Like, she keeps trying to take her dress off, and Tetra's like, I will literally shoot you. Just, you know what? No, fucking Macro in a suit with Molly as his date.
Oh, poor Macro.
That's so funny to me.
Why would you do that to our boy?
So funny to me. I love it. Yeah. No, it's gonna be great.
I love it too. And I can the worst part about being a writer is I actually just got a complaint from him about that.
Huh?
That was directly a don't you fucking dare. I actually just got that from my brain. That is not comfortable. We're in the middle of a stream, shut up.
Because Tucker is Himika's date. Or rather, Himika is Tucker's date.
No, I think you had it right the first time.
She probably, the thing is that, like, Himika wouldn't want to dress up. Like, Himika, out of all of the cast, is the most, for lack of a better word, voluptuous. It's just that she wears clothing that doesn't show off her curves. Aside from
for story reasons.
Yep.
I mean, we all got to get dressed up every now and again for
because plot.
Yeah, but so
well, there's the difference between dressing up and like this is the most of the most where she would say no, because this is dressing up for the sake of appearances and showing off. And holy shit, the more I talk about it, the more I realize that would be the worst hot button for her possible because backstory. Hell, she would have more problems with like the concept of what's going on than the actual dress because backstory.
Like, in fact, she would be more annoyed having to wear that dress than Molly would be.
Well, again, Molly's gonna hate the dress. Himika's going to hate the reason behind the dress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a tough question. It's a toss-up between Michael, Dulles, and Molly.
Yeah, in-universe age?
It's a toss-up between Michael, Dulles, and Molly.
I have an answer to that question from a different angle.
Okay.
The oldest character that was ever really conceived to the point where they had a name and like existed in writing terms was Lily. The other characters predate her, but in a very different sense. It wasn't until we actually formulated Lily that the other characters kind of formed as a person after we came up with Lily.
Also, guys, I gotta take off here soon.
Oh yeah, no, it's I'm thinking when I finish the eyes real quick here. I've put in a lot of work today. My hand is starting to scream slightly.
Yeah.
Slightly?
Just only the slightest bit, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think, there's going to be an opportunity or something where they have to be formal wear, and I'm
what you say that like I haven't written multiple scenes around this concept already.
I know, but I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be, I'm looking forward to art.
Yeah.
Because like, on a really weird thing, like, aside with the exception of Lily and Macro, I am looking forward to literally every kind of fan art. Yes, that includes Not Safe for Work. With the exception of Lily and Macro.
Obligatory reminder that Lily is 7 years old.
Yep, Lily is 7.
And Macro's technically not a baby.
Yeah, Macro's not technically. Macro is actually what age again?
16 or 17.
Yep. So Macro is actually also underage.
The only characters that are not of legal consenting age are Macro and Lily. Everyone else is fair game. So, that is in itself going to be a mile marker for me when we have reached Rule 34 status.
When we reach Rule 34 status, there'll be porn of it. It's gonna happen.
I'm sure we're already there. You're just not aware of it.
The world is a disgusting place. If you get popular enough,
that'll be interesting.
And according to Rule 34, now that we've mentioned it, it's going to happen.
That is going to be a mile marker for me. I'm gonna be like, that's. I'm marking.
I guess is what he's talking about is when it's discoverable.
Yeah.
Like openly discoverable.
Yeah, like I go to like a Doshinji page and type in check and there's
Dude,
fucking Doshinjis of it.
That's a different category. That's a whole nother category. Once
that's
it gets,
a whole nother category.
Getting fully comicked. Also remember that word means a lot more than just naughty.
But that's what it's tied to.
I am very intrigued when we actually do reach that. For those that only understand the English interpretation that is incorrect, dozenshi actually means self-published. Once we get to, fan work, self-published work, like, look at my little thing of check that's not official, but I made it. Oh, that'll be a great thing for me to read.
Assuming it's not porn.
I already clarified doubly what I'm talking about.
we just had to make extra sure.
Yeah.
When we reach actual fan works, which is why I was talking in English.
So, all right, you know what? I think we should start a betting pool off stream so people don't know. But we're gonna start a betting pool on which pairing we think will be the first one to happen in terms of the check porn.
I'm not allowed to take part in that. No, I'm sad.
You absolutely are, but you're not allowed to influence it.
No insider trading.
What do you mean? What do you mean influence? Anything she makes is official, whether she wants it to be or not. She can't count.
Yeah, it needs to be fan made. That's the whole point. And so
you can't be a fan anymore.
I'm not allowed.
We'll do a little betting pool on our own time, and that's gonna be interesting. It'll be interesting.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, I think it will be fun. Executive producers, you're welcome to get in on this.
Dope.
With the express understanding that you are not allowed to actually make the art yourself to influence it.
Of course.
Okay. Well, this will be fun. We'll get a pot going. This will be good.
The general population's pick, not the Fat Dog in-crew pick.
Yeah.
All right.
the general population is probably going to be large boobies.
Yeah. Also, you can't commission it either. Yes, we're talking about a real betting pool.
If it involves money, then I'm gonna pass.
Okay. It's not gonna be like $100. It'd be like.
If it involves money, period, I will at fundamentals pass.
Okay.
I'll throw in a Steam ID for a code for a game.
All right, there you go.
All right, I'm not being specific enough. Fair enough. If it involves anything that involves actual risk and or prizes and or doesn't matter the context, I'm out. I do not do any form of gambling regardless of the context.
Okay, so no real money would be required.
If you're okay with me throwing in just for the sake on this is my thing and me not being a part of it and me having no stakes, then that's fine. But just be aware, anything that involves stuff, regardless of why, regardless of justification, I'm out.
Thanks for joining us. Also, I've seen you in the gold saucer. Don't you lie to me.
Hilarious. The gold saucer, you can only ever win. Do you have any idea the amount of work you actually have to do on purpose to lose MGP in the gold saucer?
I've seen you.
That is hard.
I've seen you in the Diamond Casino. Don't fucking lie to me.
Say again?
I've seen you in the Diamond Casino. Don't lie to me.
Okay, that's GTA
Doing
and that doesn't
what
count.
other than the damn wheel? The wheel's free.
All right.
That's right. I actually don't even gamble with like fake. The only thing you know what? I'm amazed you didn't bring up Tabletop Simulator, because that is the only time where that actually really did occur for real.
Yeah.
It once again still fake currency, but I did do it.
Alrighty. Skin and eyes are done. So next up is the hair and clothes, which I guess we'll pick up on next week.
It's looking great.
Ooh, dear Jesus.
Almost just staring into your soul.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My fucking hand. Let me tell you. It's a little upset.
Got some ice.
Only a little, not working hard enough.
Got a cloth. Cool it down. Heat up that
And then
cloth.
heat it up.
I'll probably end up actually putting it into an arm brace tomorrow. Just to help
Oof.
keep it still. Keep the inflammation from getting up. I think I just went too hard on the line art. I got through it really fucking fast.
Well, it turned out great, as always.
It did.
Alright,
yeah.
well,
I'm
I think that should probably wrap things up. I am tired as fuck.
Yay. So I'll go ahead and just take a moment to say thank you to everybody who's joined. Thank you everybody who's stuck around, still watching, or you know, just at any point that came in to say hi. Thanks to anybody who clicks on this after the fact and watches it all the way up to here. You guys, literally every time you make my day, you make my Tuesday. I love seeing you guys here. I love hanging out with you guys. Huge shout out and huge thank you to those of you who joined me on this stream. I literally would not be able to keep people entertained without you. So you forever and always have my absolute gratitude for coming on here and helping me to create content to keep these wonderfully lovely people entertained.
By the way, I just noticed we have 2 dislikes on this so far.
How
I
dare.
don't see any.
Well, they can leave.
I told my brother about that, and take a guess what he said, Anthony. You know you've made it when you have people dedicated to disliking everything you do.
That was actually one of the jokes that Doger and I made way back in the day when we started consistently getting dislikes. And I pulled Doger in a call and I showed him, what am I looking at? I go, we got a dislike. He goes,
We
so?
just got 2
It's dislike
likes.
on everything. And he's like, oh boy, fucking
We
we're
made it.
popular.
Yeah, the fact that my brother said almost word for word what you said was the kicker.
Goodness. Well, even to all...
Thank you for the subscribers, Bobby.
Oh, there's a third! You guys are, like, prompting people. Sad day. Oh, no, now there's... Wait. Huh?
Yeah, one up.
What's happening?
Confused.
I don't know. It went to 3, and now it's back at 2.
I see.
What?
I think
What's
somebody
3?
changed their vote. The dislike.
Oh, the dislikes. We're talking about the dislikes.
Yeah. But anyway...
That was not a prompt for you all to go dislike and then undislike.
I mean, needless to say...
Yeah, 4 dislikes.
even to all of those haters out there, thank you for even
God,
taking
you're all-
a moment to look and hang out with us.
Freaking trolls.
So, you know, it's cool, it's fine. That's how it do. But definitely thank you guys so much. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel, like, put a comment, you know, share it. Really, honestly, one of the biggest ways that we are able to continue doing things like this is word of mouth. So
Oh my God,
tell your
yes.
friends.
YouTube does not help us.
Huh?
YouTube does not help us.
Oh gosh.
Word of mouth is the only way that we grow, because YouTube's algorithm is a fucking elder god at this point, and we just can't.
Oh,
figure
yeah.
out how to piece it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So many people can't get their subs to show up. A lot of people can only get their subs to show up, and that's equally bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
But,
anyway, guys,
Yeah, word of mouth, comments, likes, anything you guys can do, we appreciate. If you guys want to find out more about PhatDog, learn where, you know, all of our announcements and stuff go out. If you wanna keep up to date, I definitely recommend joining the Discord. It's a great place for you to not only talk to us PhatDogs, but you also get to talk with a lot of people within the community, and you get on-the-fly updates about when streams are happening, when opportunities are happening, and just all kinds of fun stuff. So definitely, I would recommend going and joining on the Discord.
Especially if you have already done an audition and you don't get immediately cast, there will be more auditions coming.
Yep.
So being on the Discord is the fastest way to know when it's round 2.
You'll probably find out a little ahead of time when round 2 is going to happen, because I was actually talking about it on the server, like, oh yeah, no, we're going to be I didn't say what the audition was, but I was saying, oh yeah, we're going to be posting an audition, you know, on the 1st, and in our Discord server. No, they didn't know what it was for, mind you, but they still knew an audition thing was coming.
Yeah. So great example of a good reason logistically to join the Discord, just even outside of, you know, being able to come and hang out with a bunch of cool people. So thank you again.
And Rick. The cool people and Rick.
No, you're cool.
Yay!
But so thank you again for joining, and you guys have a good night or a good day wherever you are, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
Good night, everyone.